She was so good. I mean, it's actually crazy how amazing of a singer she is. She got skinny. She's skinny.
How good of a singer she is. She got skinny.
Gosh. So
taking
mature.
the high road, yeah.
Couldn't be me.
Uh-huh.
I would say, like, yeah, no docs, but I'd also be like, jail, call the police. Like, the actual police should come do something. That's one where I don't even care about social media. I'm like, no.
Her name is Trish, she's got the dish and all the gossip's filthy rich, pretty and pink, hot topic queen, and says what everybody thinks. She's just Trish.
Hey guys, welcome back to Just Trish. I feel like it was just 2 days ago we saw you, and here we are again. It's crazy to have 2 hot topics in a row, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Especially when things are a little bit more chill, but there's always some kind of antics at least to get into, you know.
Is there? Because I feel like there was nothing, and I was like...
Well, you can't, no, you gotta hype it up. You can't let them, you can't say it right at the top. There was nothing going on.
That's it for the show today. No, hi guys. Welcome back to Just Trish. We love being here. It's a great day. It's a lucky day. If you're seeing this, there are dragons all around, and that means it's a lucky day for you. At least that's what I keep telling myself. Was a weird morning. It was a weird night last night. I skipped dinner, not on purpose, and it really affected my mood today, I think. I felt skinny, but I also felt sad.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I just was, like, sleeping in my glam room for, like, 4 hours last night.
What?
Yeah, I just, like, fell asleep and forgot to eat dinner.
Okay, that's kind of everything, I guess, in a way.
Yeah, it was cute. It was dark. I got bit by a lot of bugs in there, though. So, you know, we're trying to reclaim it. Moses has a headache this morning. You're all over the place, in not a bad way.
Just busy, yeah.
Yeah, busy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let's just say it's a lucky day today. I'm trying to turn it all around. I really am.
There is a big hot topic there with Oscar.
Wait, what?
On Reddit, one of the most voted posts.
Do you know? Wait, should we bring this up? Is it bad?
I'm getting canceled.
Is
I'm in the midst of my first cancellation.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming it's lighthearted if we're talking about it.
No, I don't know. They're really on my neck.
The title is like, can't believe Oscar betrayed Trisha like this.
Oh, did it go viral? I saw no one on TikTok talking about it.
Trisha, again, you gotta hype it up.
I saw one person on TikTok talk about it, and like one comment. We're not crystals.
There's memes.
Oh, really?
Photoshop's post.
Okay, I guess they get it over there. Thank you. We wanted it viral on TikTok so I could see it as well, but I guess it worked.
How could you do this to us?
I apologize to those I have hurt, to those I will hurt in the future. And most importantly, I apologize to myself for letting myself down. To all the viewers, I'm sorry. I am learning and I'm growing and I'm unlearning as well as learning at the same time.
Wow.
You know, your support through this trying time means so much to me. I will continue to do better. I will continue to do my research as to why I should not be at David Dobrik's house hanging out with the what's their name? The basically unfiltered squad.
Oh, I feel like you'd be all over that. If you knew they were going to be there.
Yeah.
I think you would go.
I would be. You'd see me in Vegas doing little TikToks with Zane and Heath, like, what are we wearing to Vegas today? And then there's like me in there.
I can't get over it. I can't get over that group. I know I'm the only one that like is pressed about this, but I'm pressed.
You really are the only one.
I'm very pressed.
I
I see them like doing TikToks, and I'm just like, but Zane and Heath are kind of awful. They just kind of are. And I just thought Alisha and Remi, they're like saints to me. So it's really like angels and devils. And I'm just like, how? The devil's amongst us. It's just so like, and Zane maybe, okay, I can get a pet. But Heath is like the worst, right? I don't know. I'm trying to be zen today, but I'm telling you guys, I was a little off. And I do look cute today, so it has nothing to do with me not being glam. So I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but it makes me sad. And then they went to Vegas and they were like partying it up. I'm like, this is beyond a podcast now. This is like you're hanging out, being friends, going on vacations together.
Yeah, it was jarring to see. It was jarring to see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm also confused by it. I got their friends, I suppose now. Again, it's an odd friendship, and maybe they see Remi and Alisha see something that we don't see. I don't know. Maybe they've changed and grown just like I have, just like you have.
In the past 24 hours. I don't know. They've been pretty dubious, making fun of Postmates names.
Oh, that was crazy. Yeah, that was really wild.
I feel like they haven't changed at all. I mean, anyways. There's like a whole thing where they weren't at their best friend's wedding. Like there's, there's
I
so
forgot
many
about that.
deep, weird political stuff going on with them that just doesn't seem like it aligns
That's
with the Alisha Remi.
True. What was it? They wouldn't get vaccinated to go to Aaron Guilfoy's wedding.
I guess allegedly, or what? Maybe they confirmed it. I feel like they might have confirmed it,
or at least I think Aaron might have confirmed
it.
I don't know.
They're like, people wouldn't get tested. Well, we all know who those people are. Was it tested or vaccinated or both?
Maybe it was both. I'm not 100% sure, but I remember it was especially because I remember remembering to the best of my ability. I might be a little bit wrong. Apologies, Aaron, if I get anything wrong. But I feel like, especially like Aaron was really, really, really close with Zane. Mm-hmm. So
and Mariah was in the wedding. She was one of the bridesmaids.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Well, she was supposed to be.
Oh, that's tea. Yeah.
It was like announced. Anyways, I don't know why I'm starting this hate train on them. I just am like sad about it. You know what it is? It's just like, I'm sure it's how when Jeff sees David, right? Like David's being, by the way, sponsored by Pickleball. He's being sponsored by Celsius for Pickleball.
Oh, wow.
According to our comments.
Oh, my God. Oh, because he did have a sidetrack. David did have a pickleball tournament sponsored by Celsius. I think that was.
Oh, was that it? Okay.
I think so, yes.
So maybe that's what they
Of course. I mean, he's not doing one thing out of his own
pocket,
personal or passion. He has no personal.
Honestly, I would rather go eat at Dobrik's than watch the Zane and Heath podcast. I would rather eat there 20 times and give him $20 each time than go watch the Zane and Heath podcast. I think I just don't think they're great people. I don't know. I've hung out with them a year and a half. I think their podcast recently started. I feel like I know them a little better, but maybe not. Maybe they changed. You're right. Maybe they changed.
Maybe.
But they haven't.
I feel like maybe the girls will change them over time.
There you go. That's a good idea.
I think we got to give them a chance
for
growth.
Yeah.
They must affect them in some positive way.
So they'll change for these girls that they just recently met, but wouldn't change for their best friends of like 10 years, Carly and Aaron.
Yeah.
Well. I don't think it's going to happen. I do wish them well.
Do you?
I don't know.
Nothing was convincing. What
the past 48 hours has been crazy. I'm just telling you. I mean, nothing bad. It's like I'm out of whack and I'm out of sync and I just like doesn't. Everything's okay though. I have a sponsorship after this for the tavern, so I'm excited about that.
There you go.
Yeah. See? Anyways, how are you?
Good, despite my cancellation.
Okay, I didn't even know. I didn't know about that. That was like surprising, but I knew it was like somewhat of a joke because I was like, why would we bring this up? God, I hope you never get canceled.
At first, it was scary at first seeing it. I was like, oh my God, what did I do? And then it was a Photoshop photo of me at David Dobrik's house with Remi and Alisha.
Oh!
Posted a David Dobrik's Instagram story, and I was like, okay, giving. I was kind of like...
Who did that? That's so intense.
Really good editors, I guess. Yeah, they're really working hard to make the rumors about us happen. But
there are so many sightings. There's one of you buying his... gym wear and there's so many.
Wait, really? What is that? Or photoshopped?
I don't know.
Who's to say?
You should have brought your clickbait. I'm sure you have a clickbait hoodie somewhere.
I literally gave them all to Goodwill.
Oh, no.
I know, and I regret it now because I feel like that would kind of be everything. I guess I can go get a Dobrik shirt. I think they sell shirts at Dobrik's Pizzeria.
I know it's such a conflicting thing because how fun is it to like get the pizza and try it? It's kind of like the Feastables. Like I really did have one this morning. I thought it was like so delicious, but it's kind of awful.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't even see that one. I'm literally.
Oh, that's a good one. That's
why do you look like Bobby Lee here?
Maybe the beanie.
I kind of see that, yeah.
I think it's just the beanie.
Maybe.
There's no other similarities, but.
I mean, it keeps coming.
Oh, there's a lot.
God, one after another. Oh, that's actually kind of cute.
I mean, there's actual footage of you and David.
That's true,
they could have just put that on there,
too. And said it was new.
Yeah.
But here you look like Hassan. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Who's that? Oh, wow.
I look good there.
Buff
you cosplay
there.
Hassan.
Oh, that's kind of everything.
I guess I will say Zane and Heath probably aren't as problematic as David.
There
I guess,
you go.
If
you had to
maybe. What we know of David's more problematic, but I don't get it. It just makes me sad. You know what I mean? It's like if I just started collabing with like, I don't know, Tucker Carlson or something, or Piers Morgan. I'm like, I love this guy, you know?
Yeah.
I think they're both transphobes. And I feel like my audience would be like, that's sad.
Yeah.
Right? Or Elon Musk. I took it out of the intro for you guys because I was like, let's not
That's a pretty good comparison, I guess. I guess who's like in this, like Aiden Ross. Like if you were start a podcast with Aiden Ross, that'd be like, people would be like, what? You know? I guess that's kind of a similar. Yeah. Although I don't know if Zane and Heath are on Aiden Ross's level, but
maybe.
Oh. I'm trying so hard to make it not to be a little positive. But.
Because I feel like even behind, like they're publicly, they seem nice, but behind closed doors, they're very shady. I didn't know them in 2018. I guess I'll put a disclaimer. It's possible they've changed behind the scenes, but...
Maybe we should reach out to Alisha and Remi for a statement so they can...
They're unfollowing me after this. I always love it because I love that they're following me and I've wanted their acceptance for. So are you texting them?
No, I'm just seeing if Alisha still follows me.
I'm sure I'm getting unfollowed after this. I love them. And that's truly where it comes down to is I love them. And it makes
Okay,
me sad.
as of right now, Alisha still follows both of us. So that's...
I'm nervous. I don't want to lose the follow, but I have to air my grievances, you know?
That's true, and it's nothing against them. It's just
No.
the what do you see in that? Which maybe we could be missing out on something. Maybe
No. I guarantee this is one we're not missing out on because I try to give the benefit of the doubt, but this one, no.
Oh my god!
But you know,
starting off with a bang.
Yes.
These Thursday episodes really bring out your sassy side. Last Thursday was Matt and Abby. Today's Zane
you're
and
right.
Heath. Yeah.
Right. Well, people wanted ranting trash, but I'm calm about it. I'm choosing to be demure.
Yeah,
You know,
yes.
I just, yeah.
Is it the Sabrina cosplay that's giving me like?
Well, this isn't supposed to be Sabrina today.
Oh, what
it's
is
supposed
it?
to be. Well, I guess it's giving Sabrina. Actually, I don't know. But maybe it was supposed to be Pam was the hair inspo. But I think maybe the outfit's
The
giving
outfit is
Sabrina.
giving Sabrina. Yeah.
I do have that being made as we speak. Her
Short and sweet tour.
Yeah, I have the pink one with the hearts. Shout out Eddie, but he's in like Colombia or something right now, so he couldn't make it for today. So Monday we are
Well,
doing
the concert was yesterday or 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Yes,
I
but-
texted him yesterday morning. I said, "How fast can we make this?" He's like, "Well, I'm in Colombia, so it's gonna take a while." But we have Michael Philpott coming through to make it for Monday. So
that's the week turnaround is still really good.
it is. If it was tomorrow, he would have had it tomorrow. I should have
Wow.
asked Michael at the same time, you know, but he's making our Bridgerton costumes and our Wicked costumes. So I divide the work and then, yeah. But anyways, it's coming. I'm sure people will still think it's relevant next week.
This Sabrina's tour just started, so I think she has a few more dates.
How fierce would it have been if I had it today?
It would be
Right?
really, really severe if you had it today.
I know.
Yes.
That's okay. It
Yeah.
happens. Maybe that's why I'm I could
The
have been the
vision
first.
wasn't fulfilled fully, but
Maybe.
yeah.
But I guess like you said, I guess the bangs with it, because this was like going for Pam, and then I put on the dress because like outfits didn't fit. I had like a Zendaya outfit on, it didn't work, so.
Yeah, it is definitely still giving Sabrina. It's still in the same vibe. If it was dress to impress category Sabrina Carpenter, you'd be on podium.
Thank you. Did
Yeah.
you make podium yesterday? I saw you went live.
Oh, yes.
Congrats.
I was on podium every single time. I got 6th place once, which was a little diabolical, but other than that, yeah, I
Every
was
time.
placing.
Because when we played, we only podium once.
The difference is I'm playing dress to impress now with viewers, and they all, yeah, it's all a little bit of nepotism. Yeah, sometimes they humble me, sometimes, but for the most part, they do rig the votes in my favor.
So when you're live, how do they find you?
That's a good question. I
know?
actually have no idea,
Oh.
but they end up like requesting me and then joining my games, and then we're all playing.
That's where we went wrong.
Yeah, but now people know, so we have my friends list. I have to reach out to Roblox, I think, to extend my friends list because I think it's full actually. So
So it is Roblox that does it.
yes,
I like the little robot heads. I would be dressed to
Me
impress
too.
for Halloween with like a robot head.
that
Like-
would be fierce.
Wait, what? It's not a robot head. What is it? Like a square?
like a square head. Yeah,
That'd be a fierce one.
that would be good.
Yeah.
Even I've been playing too much though because I started like walking. I was walking to get lunch on Monday, and all of a sudden I realized like my shoulders were back, and I like was moving my arms like the little dress to impress girls, and I was like, I need to like relax, you know.
It's
But
so cute.
it's cute.
Is Tara and Johnnie made that famous? Tara and Jake?
Yeah, Tara and Jake played it.
How many views did they get on there? It's like 5
Like
million.
I think like maybe 2 million or something. I don't know. I was
They're
really
still the
channeling
it
Tara
people.
Yummy yesterday when I was playing.
She's so cute.
She is really, really, really cute.
I love everything about her. Mm-hmm. She has a cute like pink interior of her car, and it reminds me so much of my pink G-Wagon. Oh, is hers a G-Wagon?
Is it?
Because it looks just like my pink interior when I had a
is it
G-Wagon.
was it a Jeep? I could be wrong.
A G what? Is there another G car?
Jeep? I was gonna say, is it a Jeep?
No, I think he got her a G-Wagon. I think it was Jake's
Jake
car.
got. I remember Jake got her the car.
A black one, and then I think he had the pink inside, so she could still feel like herself. I think
you're so right.
It
I
looks
think
very
you're so
much like my
right.
pink G-Wagon, like almost exact same color, everything. And I was like, every time I see it, I'm like, oh, memories. I wish I still had that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're so right. Hey, wait. Yeah. It's a black G-Wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is
Boosh.
cute.
I would do anything to eat in that car with her.
God, I do love Jake Weber. He's such a little cutie.
He's cutie. Johnny's cutie. Johnny's confirmed dating Grace Van Dien. Do you know who that is?
No.
She's from Stranger Things 4. She was Chrissy.
Oh, and she's a streamer now, I think,
Is
right?
she? Love
Is
that.
she the
well,
one
she
that's
was
a
streamed with
streamer?
him. I didn't know if she was a streamer, but they streamed together. It makes sense because they streamed together, and I was like, wow, they really went full public hard. But if they're both streamers, that makes sense.
I think she's a gamer.
Crazy, wake up! She was so fierce on Stranger Things. I loved that character. She was the first one to get by Vecna. Was that it?
Vecna, yeah.
I loved Vecna.
Okay, yes, I'm 90%. I have to preface everything. It could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was her because I remember I'm like 99% sure actually. Because I remember it was a controversy when she joined Twitch because she got popular really fast. And of course, like all the toxic like Twitch guys were like, oh, you're only famous because you were on Stranger Things, but you were barely in it, blah, blah, blah.
Well, first of all, yeah, I mean, being in Stranger Things is such a flex, and that's why you're famous, of course. And second of all, her character was so viral and so popular. Like,
everyone knows the Chrissy Wake Up.
Chrissy Wake
Yeah.
Up. And also just like the scene with her and I don't even know the other guy's name. What's that guy's name?
Joseph Quinn.
What was his name?
Eddie, you cosplayed
Oh
him.
yeah, Eddie once. Got everybody on TikTok. I only cosplayed because it was cool on TikTok. I couldn't care less about it, to be honest. But yeah, like their scene together in the woods went viral, and then like she was the first by Vecna. And I feel like the first victim is always like the cool
like Drew
one.
Barrymore and Scream.
Bury that,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
She was so cute, and that also was a popular costume. So this is why I hate gamer boys. I just hate them because I'm like she's only popular because she's on Stranger Things. Yeah, duh. No. That's huge, the biggest show ever. Like, of course she'd be more popular. I do hate that so much. Ugh. They're annoying. I hear Johnnie always talk about, he was with Tara, actually. I don't know what video. They were sitting in their G-Wagon, and he's like, yeah, people can just be assholes, and, like, they're not nice to them because they do, like, baby talk. And he's like, it doesn't matter. Like, we think it's cute. Like, we're just happy. Like, leave us alone. No, because... You know what? It was a gamer. It was a boy gamer that came from them. He's like, oh, I just hate when people that are like almost 30 talk like baby talks to each other in a relationship because of a middle school relationship. And they were talking about Johnnie and Grace. And then Johnnie fired back. And he's like, let us just be happy. And that's how I felt too. It was just like this. It was like an Aiden Ross. I don't know if it was, but it was someone that's like a popular gamer just being like, oh, I hate when people who are almost 30 act like they're in high school. It's like, okay, first of all, they're not almost 30. They're like 28. I hate when people say that when they're like 27, 28, and they're like, you're almost, it's like me being almost 40. It's like, that's just trying to be mean. It's so annoying. But also they look young. They also do look like they're in high school. So they should be able to act like that if that's what you look like. I don't know. Anyway, I love them though. I gotta get them all back on. Maybe they'll come on together.
That would be cute.
Johnnie and Grace.
Yeah.
I love them. It'd be good for Halloween because they're very Edward Scissorhands and Kim, you know, like Winona and Johnnie.
Yes, I do see that.
I love that. It always happens. It's always like a cute little preppy girl with like an emo boy. Seems to be the vibes. It's very Eddie and Chrissy. Did you watch Stranger Things?
Yes, I did.
We only watched that. Well, I only watched that one season, and I loved it. I wouldn't even care to watch the other seasons because the other ones don't seem good. That one seems like the best season, and I think I'm done watching it. I don't know if there's another one.
I think I watched them all. I think because it got so popular on TikTok with like Joseph Quinn and like Vecna and stuff. And who's the guy? Jamie Campbell Bower, I think, played Vecna. So there was like a whole thing like, oh, he's so like pretty out of Vecna, and then I don't know. Anyway,
that was wild when I discovered that,
right?
Because he's a theater boy. He was in Sweeney Todd, and I was like, he sings in it, and he sings beautifully, and I was like, oh, interesting. It is weird. Why would they cover him up with makeup when you look like so
I
cute?
know. And then so that made me watch this. And then I went and watched all the seasons that summer. And
Did you like the other ones?
It. Yeah, but that last one was definitely the
best.
best one. Yeah, but the gap between seasons is kind of insane because season 5 isn't even dropped. I think they're still filming it now, so it's like.
Wow.
Insane. The fact that Millie Bobby Brown was like so little when she started, now she's like a full-blown adult and married, and it's only been 4 seasons so far is wild.
They grow up fast because we're watching Jane the Virgin and we're watching that, and like the first season Jenna Ortega was young Jane, but now they had to recast
I forgot
it.
Jenna Ortega was in that.
She's so good. She's in a lot of episodes and so great, but now the second season they must have had some time away because now they have a new girl playing young Jane, and I'm like, I guess she just aged too quickly or so, which she kind of didn't. She kind of looks the exact same as she does now, even though it was 10 years ago, so I'm sure she stayed the same. Maybe she got too popular. Maybe she was like in another movie or something like that.
Yeah, because she was in Disney. I don't know if she got cast in Disney Channel before or after. I'm assuming maybe after because she was still young in Disney Channel, but I think she must have been probably like 13, 14, 15?
That makes sense because she was like, I would say 10 in Jane the Virgin.
Oh, yeah. So I guess she went on to Disney Channel.
What'd she do on Disney Channel?
She was in a Disney Channel show. I forget what it was called, though. I was definitely past the Disney Channel by the time she was on it.
Is she young? How old is she? Is she that much younger than you?
She's pretty young, I think.
Oh, I didn't know. She looks young, but I feel like she's one of those people who just like look like she's
no matter what.
Forever.
She's only 21. That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
She's so young.
Damn.
To have accomplished so much when you're just 21 years old is like So crazy.
It makes me sad for me. I'm always just like, what have I done?
Yes. I remember the first time I found out, like, when Cardi B first, like, popped off and she would talk about how much money she was making after, like, Bodak Yellow. And then to find out she was my age, I was like, whoa, she has accomplished 50 times more than me at the same age. Or even, like, Selena Gomez being a billionaire being my age. I'm like, oh, my God, okay.
Yeah, I think you just gotta chalk it up to, like, we're not that.
Yeah.
Because I do, or I see Sabrina Carpenter and I'm just, I wish that could have been me, you know? I wish that was me at 25.
World, yeah.
You know?
There is a world where I think you and Sabrina Carpenter, like, are on similar paths, you know?
I think that too. I think it's like, I missed it somehow, but...
But you're close.
It is crazy how she just blew up too. She's very Chapel coded, where they kind of both just blew up, like, so fast.
Yeah. The fact that she's been working for, like, 10 years is crazy. Because her... I guess circle back to a short and sweet tour. Like, looking at the sets and stuff is so, like, big.
Yeah.
The crowds are so massive. And then, like, her last tour was like a quarter, just a fraction basically of the size that she's playing now. And that was only like 2 or 3 years ago, that tour.
What is she playing now? Is she playing stadiums?
Arenas.
That's bigger than stadium?
No, it goes like, it's like the smaller venues, like the standing room ones, and then, or like theaters, I guess, and then arenas, and then stadiums are the
like
biggest.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Wow, it's amazing. So she'll play like Forum when she comes here.
She's playing the Crypto Arena, I believe,
wow.
formerly Staples Center.
Damn. Her sets are amazing. Her outfits are crazy. I mean, when I think about to cosplay any of the other ones, like the corset, I mean, that would cost like literally like $10,000 to make like all those little stones on the corset. I'm like, I'll stick with the little wrap thing.
Yeah, the little like lingerie vibes. Yeah.
But she's
killing it. Yeah, I love the aesthetic. Like, you can tell she's been working in like pop music for so long, because the whole, like, the set is so, like, clean. The visuals are so clean. Like, it's like the Mary Tyler, like, Moore show visuals. Like, she has like a little animation that opens it.
Yeah.
And it's like the short and sweet show. It's
love it.
It's so cute.
I'm copying it for my Christmas show in December.
Oh yes, you have to.
I already was asking Lou Wizzle. I was all like, because he does the intro. So can you do an intro for my show like this? And then I gotta film like how she does.
Yeah,
And
so
be
the
like,
bathtub.
I'm running, I'm getting ready. And then like
so
I run on
cute.
stage. Yeah, I'm copying it for sure. I love all of it. It's so cute. I love all the outfits. She is quite cute. All the pop girlies started this week, I guess, on tour. I wonder why.
Oh yeah,
Because it was Charlie XCX. They've been out for a minute.
They've been out, but yeah. Well, there was some controversy with Sabrina's tour, though. So I guess it's kind of a hot topic where her set list is an hour long. So people are like, "Oh my God, is that too short of a show?"
Well, it's short and sweet.
It is short, literally short and sweet.
She said it in the title.
But then I was thinking, like, okay, the math. Like, okay, for example, like, tickets are just expensive, right? So I think even like the ones that were like up high were almost 200, I think. And then for the ones I got, it was to be in pit was like $550 or something. So like rounded up to like 600.
Wow.
So that's like $100. Wait, for how many minutes is that?
For 10 minutes.
10 minutes? $100 per 10 minutes.
For one person.
Yeah. So let alone also like my boyfriend. Like
times how much? How many people are at Crypto?
Oh, that's a good question.
Like 18,000?
Pretty big. That's where the NBA and...
I want to play Crypto.
About 20,000 people.
So, wow. Okay, I don't know the math.
I don't know the math.
10 million? I don't know. $1 million? Why is that so hard?
But that's like, when you divide it like that, it is kind of depressing. But I don't know. I'm like torn on it because I think she really just wants to tour basically the new album and like a little bit of her last one. I think she considers those two like who she is now versus like her older music. But I would have maybe like an hour and a half, I think, Sabrina, that we could have pushed a little bit longer.
Yeah, I guess 90 minutes is, because I was thinking about Ben Platt, his is 90 minutes.
Yeah.
And I feel like at the 90-minute mark, he like stopped. So I feel like,
Does she have enough? Does she have enough songs to do a long show?
She could, like, she plays all of Short and Sweet, and it's a short album, but she emails I Can't Stand, which I like love that album. It's a lot of songs, that one, because she has the deluxe version of it. It's like 16 songs or something. So she only plays like four or five of those ones from her last album. I feel like she could have thrown in like 4 or 5 more to make it a little bit longer. Just, I don't know, because it is so much work to go to a concert and they're so expensive.
Yeah.
You know, so that was my only gripe. Everything else looks so good. Like, I love the visuals. I love the outfits. I love her.
Yeah, she looks adorable. I feel like just to look at her would be cute.
Yeah.
What about the people way up high? Like, do you think they even see her?
A little bit. I think like she looks small. Obviously they have like the screens and stuff, so it's kind of hard to see. But
and I used to do this as a kid, right? My dad, I remember, would take me to like the Rose Bowl to see NSYNC, and we were definitely way up, and I definitely couldn't see anything. And there would always be like pillars in front of us, so like I literally couldn't see anything. And I hated it. That's why I was like, yeah, I'm never gonna go and sit up there again. But I always am curious because people obviously like it and go and they fill it up. Like, is it just being in the vibe of it?
I think so. Yeah.
Just being in the aura. You don't really care about seeing her. You just want to vibe with people.
Yeah, like just be in the presence of it.
I like
it.
it.
Experience it. You know. But I do like when artists will. I don't know if Sabrina does it, but like Olivia Rodrigo, for example, like she like. There's a set piece of like a moon that comes down from the ceiling and she sits on it, and then it like circles around the back of the amphitheater, so then she can like see everyone in the back, and then people get close to her that are like all the way in the back. So I think that's cute. I like when they do stuff like that to also
so
get people
scary.
in the back. I know.
Riding on a moon?
On my show, it came down incorrectly, like it malfunctioned when it came down, and she ended up like in the audience. So it is kind of scary.
No way. That's so scary. Love the idea of it though. I think in Aladdin on Disney they do that too. They like go on a magic carpet and they like wave to all the people up top,
cute.
which is really cute. I mean that's cool. Those tickets must be cheap up there then, the ones at the top.
I think they're still expensive. They're like $150 or $200, I think. Yeah.
I guess like you get the merch, you get the experience, the food, the ambiance.
Yeah, but it is crazy. Like the concert economy right now is just insane. Like it's so inflated. I honestly think Eras Tour warped a lot of people because now I feel like people are charging as much as Eras Tour when it's like at least Taylor's show was like 3 hours long, you know, whereas like I think it was shorter.
Well, maybe that's what they're comparing it to. They're like, well, Taylor was 3 hours, and it's like, okay, well, I think the average show is, like you said, 90 minutes. I think Donny Osmond's 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Platt. So I think that is, but she's also like dancing and stuff and doing the most. But is that including like the videos too? Maybe she could put a couple more videos in there to like stretch out the time.
Right? Yeah.
You know, give you something a little extra.
Little skits or something would be cute.
Or have like her dancers. I remember on our tour, like I had like a dancers do like a whole like I Love You Jesus Trap remix by themselves, and they took off their shirts, and I just like rested for like 4 minutes backstage because you can fill it up somehow. You know, I think Donnie does that too. He always has his dancers do like little fight scene for Mulan, like, and he's off stage. So I think that's like, yeah, maybe just.
Add a couple little like things in between, interstitials, if you will.
Yes. Yeah. One of my costume designers did the dancers. Garo Sparrow. Shout out to Garo Sparrow in New York. They did like my Joseph. They did a Prince of Egypt costume for me. They're really good. They did all the backup dancers. And I was like, I wonder if I could just be like, hey, could you make me a backup dancer outfit? Or like, you don't
Honestly,
think they can?
Oh my. Right?
They might not be able to.
Do they like copyright that design or something? I don't know.
Probably. Although, like, who would ask that? But someone might. They're expensive. They're the most expensive designers. They're in New York, and those are never cheap, those costumes. So I'm sure it'd be like a lot, but maybe I'll ask. I love the dancers back. I love everything. It just looks glittery and cute.
Yeah, it's so cutesy.
Are her and Barry done? They're done, so.
I don't know, because Barry was like really thirsting after her like a couple weeks ago. Like he was still commenting on her posts and stuff and liking them. So I don't know.
But then there was a blind item, your favorite. Where do people see blind items? I see it on TikTok, but where do people see the blind items?
There's like websites that'll do blind items. There's one that's called, I think it's called Crazy Days and Nights or something. And then Dumois, which is like an Instagram account.
Oh, they do blind items?
Yeah.
There was one that said the blind item was like about this like A- list actor like was talking crap about his pop star girlfriend, and everyone thought it was about like Barry talking about Sabrina, and he has a lot of shit to say about her.
I don't think he's A-. I think he B.
Wow.
B- maybe.
That's interesting. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess like you think A-list, you think like Brad Pitt and like Zac Efron.
Yeah, I don't think Barry Keoghan is A-list. I think Sabrina is borderline A-list, but
yeah, I think she's definitely A-list.
But yeah, I don't think Barry by himself is A-list.
I think she bumped him up to like a B+.
I think so too. Yeah, like Saltburn definitely got him on people's radars, but I think if it wasn't for Sabrina, he would not be as
for sure. Yeah, I agree with that. Well, there's another blind item. Who was it? Oh, it was the well, it's not. It's like I think Mila Kunis moving out of Ashton Kutcher's house.
Oh, really?
I guess he's going down. They're all going down. Rosie O'Donnell said she was neighbors with P. Diddy, and he invited her to a party for New Year's Eve, but he didn't tell them that the dress code was all white, so they showed up in sweatpants, and the security kicked them out. So then they went home, and then the next morning, P. Diddy came over to Rosie O'Donnell's house, and he was like, hey, sorry about that. I rented out the AMC for you to watch any movie you want the entire day with your kids. And she never talked to him again after that. That was their first and last exchange.
That's... I mean, God's plan, I guess, right? Like, right? Like, she kind of saved herself.
Lucky to be kicked out of that party.
That's so true, because it's like, Yeah, I'm so deep into that. I don't want to talk about it because I'm like, but I'm so deep into the P. Diddy conspiracies. I was like,
Really?
wow. Yeah, like Kanye was like making sense back in the day. And then Aaron Carter tweeted Kanye, like, we need to talk like a couple days before he died. Like, I'm not a conspiracist, but like, oh my God, it's like actually like scary.
That is scary. For me, it's like
spooky.
the less I know, the better almost. Like,
Honestly, yeah.
When it comes to, I feel like I got the top line information and then that's as much as I dare dip my toe into, you know?
I think he's just canceled. I think we
Yeah.
canceled him, but yeah.
I saw there is like a Netflix documentary that I think it was just announced today actually that 50 Cent is working on with Netflix about Diddy and stuff, which is
Well, he's been working on it for years.
Yeah.
And now they finally bought it because it's actually relevant.
Oh, wow. Well, Ryan Murphy's next. He's going to make a
oh
movie
my
out
god,
of it.
and add some incestual twists in there too.
Oh my God, could you imagine? Well, maybe.
Ryan Murphy is wild.
He is. He did say, he did make a statement about it saying the brothers technically didn't see the movie, so they don't even know like what they're commenting on. He also said he had to tell the parent side of the story because they're storytellers, so they have to give all four sides.
Yeah.
But I guess he didn't make up incest, so.
It's odd. Like I don't know why Ryan Murphy is doing these shows about like real serial killers. He had that one really successful show, American Crime Story. I think it was the Versace one, the House of Versace or something with Darren Criss.
Oh yeah, Ricky Martin, was he in it?
I think so. Yeah. So that was really successful. And then I think he was like, oh, I should do more real crime stories. You know,
was that the first one?
I think so, or at least like the one that got a lot of like critical and like. Obviously fan acclaim, but a lot of critical acclaim as well.
Because his other ones were horrible. The O.J. Simpson was horrible.
Yeah.
Did he do the Bill Clinton one?
I don't remember.
That was a weird one. That was like Beanie Feldstein as Monica Lewinsky.
Oh, yes. I think he did do that one.
That was weird. Clive Owen was like Bill Clinton. I was like, this is a weird one.
He did like Feud as well. I forget who was in that one. He's done a lot of these like real life stories.
Oh, so he's done a lot.
He's done a lot.
Oh. And I guess they usually do get a lot of, I mean, Menendez brothers got a lot of attention. I'm sure it did well for him.
I think with these ones, like with this like monster series in particular, so the first one of the monster series, which is like profiling or like retelling of these like serial killers specifically, was the Dahmer one, obviously. And that one was so popular on Netflix and got so much like viral, like it had people talking, you know? So I don't even know if he cares as much about the like reception. This is just me projecting. I don't know if Ryan Murphy cares about the perception, but more so like as whatever gets people talking, you know? That's kind of the vibe. Yeah.
Well, that is Hollywood. I know after all this, like that, and then also like the P. Diddy stuff, I'm like, oh, maybe I'm like thankful I never made it to the Hollywood elite. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
it's
I always
dark.
wanted to be like, oh, I want to be in the scene, but I'm like, I know if I was in that scene, oh my God, I would have been like the first to be easily corrupted because I just go with the flow. I'm just like, well, whatever, you know?
God, yeah.
I'm always like, and I just know, so I probably would be dead or something like that. So I guess
my God.
that's God's plan. That's the theme. Did you just say God's plan for something?
Rosie O'Donnell and you, yeah. Thank God you were never invited.
Thank God I never was popular. Yeah, well.
Yeah, but Ryan Murphy is just very out of pocket. I think he also said like we did research and then there were theories about them having the Menendez brothers having like this kind of weird relationship, whatever. But like theory is crazy. Like
how
it takes like
what?
There's a lot of theories out there, but it's like kind of your responsibility to, especially depicting like real people, let alone real victims of SA.
Yeah.
Who have like experienced so much trauma. And the only like thing that's like super factual is that because of the real Menendez's like experience with their father, that I think it was Lyle like did something to his brother when he was really, really young. I think like Lyle was 9 and Eric was like 7. Like that was the thing that they talked about when they were doing like their testimony in court. Mm-hmm. So again, to take that and then spin it into, oh, they must have grown up and has alludes to like an incestuous relationship is weird. And then I saw the episode, I watched episode 2 and that is where it starts. It's not even the worst scene of the show that like depicts that incestual thing. And that even episode 2, I was like, I cannot.
Oh, did you watch more?
Just episode 2.
Yeah.
Did you get through the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh, you got through the whole thing?
Yeah, I watched it and I was like, it was gross. I guess I watched it because I just wanted to see, like, technically, I guess I didn't get through the whole thing. I did watch, maybe like
It's long.
yeah, what are there, like 6 episodes?
There's 9 episodes.
Oh, so I think I only watched maybe 4. So I watched it a lot. I watched enough where I was just like, it's a lot. And yeah, it's just like sad because I just feel like there's already like a stigma, right? There's already a stigma that if that happens to you, you turn out some way, or you turn out some way because of, you know, childhood trauma. So I just think it's like a weird correlation to make when it's just like not the case. And they said that themselves, the brothers. They're like, we're not that. And if they've never said it, like you said, the testimony, and used what happened as like a non-consensual thing to become like this like weird consensual, almost like romanticized version of it is like so bizarre and yeah, it's a little sick. And I really do like Ryan Murphy. Like I like Scream Queens and Glee, but
yeah,
I don't know. I don't think he cares.
I don't think he cares either.
So.
And I think he's also like, he has so many shows. I almost don't like. I don't know how involved he is in every single show.
Yeah,
he has that one Kim Kardashian that's coming out soon.
Is it filmed and done?
I think it's like the Calabasas lawyer or whatever.
I didn't even know it was like filming or anything.
Yeah, they've been working on that one. They are doing American Horror Stories, and then he has the shows with Netflix. He has the shows with FX, Grotesquerie coming out in like 2 weeks. It's just a lot of programs. I think too much. Like we got to dial it back, you know.
That's what I've been saying about Pedro Pascal. I've been saying that. Save some for other people.
The one thing though is I could see you in a Ryan Murphy production, so that's why we have
Let's
to.
Walk
We
it
have
back.
to check. Yeah,
let's walk it back.
We see the vision.
I see the vision.
Just execute. But I feel like no. I was gonna say if you were on set, maybe you could have steered him in the right direction.
Definitely
but
not.
No,
You know me,
you
I
would
just
have
go
gone
with the flow. Like, sure, whatever. You know, I know. I am bad with that for sure. I am definitely the Michelle Phan entering Tati, where I give nothing. I like to. That's why it's good about a podcast. It's like I feel like I never see these people. I'm not in Hollywood. It doesn't matter. But then I walk back thinking like, what if he was considering me for a role? And I was like, oh.
Could see it because I don't know. I see you in the Ryan Murphy like universe because you are camp and he's very camp.
Was the politician Ryan Murphy?
I think.
Because Gwyneth Paltrow was in that, and she was also in Glee. And then I'm like, does Ryan Murphy like love Gwyneth Paltrow?
Right,
I think it might
so
be.
like parallel.
It seems to be. It was very it felt very Ryan Murphy.
Ryan Murphy, yep.
Did the politician?
Yeah.
Oh God, now that's a show I would have loved to be on. Bette Midler, and that would have been a great one. Ben Platt, of course. That would have been good. Well, Ryan Murphy, I'm still available.
Yeah.
I don't think he cares what I say. He couldn't care less. He'd probably cast me and be like, whatever, doesn't matter.
It was interesting though that the guy who plays Eric, his name is Cooper Coach or Cock?
Yeah.
Cock?
I think it's Coach.
Coach?
That's what I heard, but I don't know. He's from Calabasas, right?
Is he? I
think so.
I went to look him up. I was like, let me look him up on Instagram because I was trying to figure out if he was gay or not. And then he doesn't have an Instagram. And then there's someone else with his name who's like a middle-aged man, and he had a post on Instagram, I am not the actor from the Menendez brothers.
That's so funny.
And then I had to like look up articles. He is out. He is gay, but he's not on social media. And I was like, how can you be a hot gay model actor and not on Instagram?
That is weird. How old is he?
That's a good question.
He is gorge.
He's gorge. He was at the Sweat Tour, so that's what started me researching. I was like, he's 28. But yeah, he was at the Sweat Tour with Chloe Sevigny. I think that's how you pronounce her last name.
Oh, yeah. In New York?
Yeah.
Everyone was there.
Everyone was there.
I wish I could have been there.
Me too. That was the most FOMO I've had about a concert in a long time.
Oh man, that's also the most. You have FOMO. I have like, I wish that was me. And Sabrina was that, but I would say Addison gave me that even more. I was like, God, I wish that was me up there with Troy and Charlie singing Diet Pepsi, my new hit song with my hot body and a white tutu. Like I just was so. I'm like envious of her. I love her so much, which is why now I just like, you know, it's like, what do you like? If you can't be someone, be friends with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and that's how I feel.
I see that for you. Yeah,
love her. She's such like a star. I feel like she really is gonna play Britney. I feel like we're like building up to that. I feel like it's like alluded to that she's casted to play Britney because like all this stuff, all this hype. I really feel like it's gonna happen for her.
Mm-hmm, I could see it too.
Yeah,
and it was like I feel like all the cool girls and gays were at Sweat Tour. It was Madison Square Garden.
Oh gosh, sold out.
Sold out. Yeah. And
that's so
Sweat
cool.
Tour is a place to be.
We have been hyping Troy for a while. I know we like Charlie XCX as of recently, but like we've been hyping Troy for a minute over here.
Dare I say episode 1 or 2?
I think so too.
I think so.
Probably episode 1 because we were talking about the Idol, and I was like, I love Troy Sivan. He's the best.
And then he had only skinnies in his video. We're still like, we would love to be in the video for representation.
Yeah, we'll be a fatty. I love him so much. I know, and I remember going on Zach's thing, and he was just there like the day before. Like I just like, there's so many. I love him. And I like Charlie XCX too. I like her now that I know more about her.
I've been a Charlie stan not stan, a Charlie supporter since her first EP. I forgot I'm wearing my Brat hat today.
Yeah, you're Brat
I
coded.
forgot. Yeah, I got this hat again in summer when it was so cool, and now it's officially autumn. But I was like, I really should wear this now since we're at least going to be talking about
Right.
Addison.
Yeah.
So I was like,
was that?
that
I
was the
like
plan.
it,
Yeah, forward thinking.
I love this green.
I did the apples on the trees.
Like you and Nikocado doing the dance together.
Yeah.
I like it. It also
Yeah.
gives me like in the best way possible, like Kermit the Frog vibes.
Okay, period. I love that.
It.
I'll
Very
take it.
Kermit and Piggy
Oh,
today.
yeah, that is the vibe.
I think Piggy's like a vibe for it, but some people take offense if you call someone a
No,
Muppet.
she's kind of gorge, no?
I think so too.
Body tea.
Oh my god, if they played a live action, we could be Kermit and Piggy.
That would be
That'd be cute.
I feel like they get someone really tall and skinny to be Kermit, though.
Really, like who?
Like Cooper Cook. Cooper Coach.
I could see it. He'd be a really handsome Kermit.
He's too handsome, I know.
Yeah, I could see it though.
Mm-hmm.
Who would you be? What Muppet?
One of the cranky old ones.
I can see. I can see,
see him. I was like, I see
the
it.
the
two that are
glasses.
sitting,
Yeah,
the
see?
glasses.
Okay.
They're just sitting there talking to him and laughing at everyone.
Yeah,
Oh,
like up in the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, where they go, yeah, that's you. Oh my god, love it. What Muppet would you be?
Maybe I'll be the Swedish chef.
Oh, that's good for you. Yeah.
I love that you know that. That's so like
I grew up
deep.
watching them.
And there's and his name just Chef. He's just
I
named
don't know
Chef.
his name, but he's a Swedish chef and he
Swedish
just talks
chef.
gibberish.
Really. I like Beaker and Bunsen. They also spoke gibberish. They were like,
Oh yeah, Beaker is cute.
yeah, I thought they were really cute. Yeah, I guess I'm just picky. Is there any other girls? Is it just picky?
Isn't there that
right.
one with like her eyes are closed?
The drummer.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like a hippie.
Yes.
People always say I look like her too with the big lips and the eyelashes.
She kind of gives me Tana a little bit.
Tana could play her
Tana
for
would
sure.
slay that. That's the role she was born to play.
I love it. Oh my god, yeah, we should be Muppets. That's fun. We already have our Halloween costumes figured out, but that would have been we
for
could
the
squeeze
Muppet
one in.
anniversary or something. I
When
don't
is
know.
that?
I have no idea.
I love it.
No,
We
we should
could do a
collab with
special episode.
the Muppets should do a Just Trish.
Oh my
Episode.
gosh, that'd be so cool. We got a. Are we not showing the box? I want to see what was in that box for next time. We got a box for
bring
Just
it.
Trish, and it says for Oscar, for Moses, for Trisha.
It's,
Yeah.
it's from another podcast.
Oh.
And I looked and they're like this cute little podcast, but the effort they put into the box they sent us.
Should we
was
show it or
so
just
much.
wait? That
Oh, it's
shirt,
really
babe.
cute.
What is that from? I like it, but I'm just like I've never seen you wear that. Cute.
Yeah, it's my psychedelic nature shirt.
You love mushrooms. We have chocolate mushrooms upstairs, but they're like kinds you can eat. I thought it was like mushrooms, like psychedelics, but they're just like chocolate. But they're called chocolate shrooms. I'm like, it looks like shrooms you eat to like go on a trip.
Oh, it's the Japanese one, if you know. I got it from Malibu. It's like
I know he's like, oh, it
the
has some
little
mushrooms. I'm like,
Japanese.
it's wrong. And they're in these little packs. They're cute though.
Let's see. So, I mean, it's
Gorgeous.
How cute is that?
And did you open it? Is that how you knew it said for Trisha, for Oscar, for Moses?
well, just this one I looked.
And I guess we'll open it on Patreon next week.
Because okay, the box it came in was like that looked shady because it's like it was like a used Amazon box with
Oh.
lots of tape and just Trish.
Oh,
That's why I opened it because like I just want to make sure it's not a problematic thing,
Yeah.
you know.
Like a head or something.
oh my God! It seemed like frogs, but
So yeah, so then there's
Oh, how cute is that?
oh, I see. Okay,
one
all
second.
right.
Oh, shout out here for the clout.
Here for the cloud. Oh, I saw those. I saw those at
Those are
Target.
cute.
Little
Kind of
Glinda
like
ones.
a disco king.
No,
Queen.
it's for Wicked because they have green ones there too with
Oh.
hats on it. I mean, I don't know if it's actually for Wicked, but Disco King is cute too. I like
And then
that.
this one says because it's iconic and I love to do iconic.
Oh, that's like a tick. Okay, cute.
How
Okay,
cute.
sorry. I don't know why. We don't have to do it now. I
No,
just,
it's
like
all that. And then I opened my envelope. I'll give you yours. You've been anointed.
How sweet.
oh, you were so hyped about this box. I really wanted to know about it because this morning's like this box is so cool. It is cool. I love it.
But there's one more thing, so I don't know. This one I didn't open yet, so
Wow.
quickly. It's just all the details in the packaging. It kind of reminds me of our Patreon and
Right.
the effort that we put into things.
Wow. They really packaged this up.
You're just
This
so-
is I like this one.
okay.
We might start using it.
What is it? Oh, I love these things too. Oh my
Little
god.
ASMR.
How cute is that?
Just
A
Trisha and Oscar and
slate?
Moses. I love it.
That's
Yay.
so
Start using it.
cute.
Action.
love it.
Oh my
That's how we start our
God.
show.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Wow.
everything. A little slate.
Oh, that's cute. Thank
And
you here for the clout.
From the look of it, it's handmade. They made it all.
That's so
My
cute.
God, cute. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, it's cute. We'll put it in our set, and we'll use it at the beginning. What is the slate for?
It says like sync all the cameras and audio.
It's like when I do
the clap.
every day when we film. I do 3, 2, 1.
No, I know that for like ASMR and stuff, but
It's the same thing.
What do you think?
That's what I'm doing. The
Why
clap
don't
that
they
I'm
just
doing.
clap on a set then? Why do they need that board?
So they have, because when the editor gets all the material, he sees what each clip is actually.
Oh,
See?
smart. Okay, so we need to get chalk or something so we can put what take it is.
Yeah, we'll be like,
Oh, that's annoying. Like if we're on take 13, I do one take and that's it. We do not redo.
we do not have takes, that's for sure.
That's exciting. Thank you. Here for the clout.
Yes.
Love it. Did you look them up?
Yeah.
Are they cute?
Yes, they are
Love
really
it.
cute. Sherilyn and Cece Suarez. Thank you.
Oh, I love. Are they sisters?
I didn't do that much
Cece
research. but-
Suarez.
That
I like it.
or they're married.
Okay, cute. Oh yeah, they definitely. That's true too. You're right. That's probably the worst thing when you're lesbians to hear is like, oh, you guys sisters. They're probably like, oh god, that's so annoying. So sorry if you are. That is. Wouldn't that be horrible? That is so annoying. Probably. They're probably like, ugh. Do you ever get that with your boyfriend?
I don't think so.
Because you guys somewhat look alike.
Do we? I don't know.
Yeah, I think I saw it, like I would see glimpse on your computer. I'm like, is that you? And then you're like, that's my boyfriend. I was like, oh, I mean, I'm looking at him. Obviously, you guys look different now, but like,
Maybe I don't know. I'm
I guess
bigger
you don't
now.
see a lot
so-
of like two men your age that are brothers hanging out. Like, you know, you
the
don't
Menendez brothers.
Ryan Murphy would love that.
hang out in prison.
Don't tell Ryan Murphy.
He loves a hot gay, that's for sure. Because in The Politician too, there's two hot gay twins. Or I don't know, they're not gay. They're two brothers. Are they gay? Were those twins gay in the show? Who was? Oh, the other hot guy that died.
Yeah.
He was gay. There
He
was like
was-
a weird
he
love
was bi.
triangle. Oh, everyone was bi. Ben
Yeah.
Platt was bi. Everyone's having, yeah, there was like a love triangle with boy, boy, girl, 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 boy. He just loved a little. The twins weren't, though? There was nothing?
They didn't show.
Well, they were hot twins, and then there was hot twins and Scream Queens. And they're all like very pretty, like look like Ken dolls.
Yes. The one good thing is if I ever were to get murdered, I guess, and then I got turned into a Ryan Murphy show, someone hot would play me. He would never have like an ugly on his set.
Yeah, well, you're not ugly.
But I would have like abs. The Oscar actor would be
Oh,
like
the yesified
He would,
Oscar?
yes, like he would be probably Hassan. He'd probably get Hassan to play me.
I can see it actually.
Yeah,
That would
actually me too. Now that I said that,
I love it. I want Sabrina Carpenter to play me.
I could 100% see that.
That would be so cute. Oh my god.
100% see it.
Dream casting. I love that.
I'll take Zac Efron.
I could 100% see that.
That's
Or
cute.
another good one for you would be Taylor Zacard Perez. I really like Taylor Zacard
Who's he?
Perez.
Where's he from?
He was from Red, White, and Royal Blue.
I've
But
never
he
heard his
does
name.
give, because he also has like olive skin and he's like tall and he has
Ah.
similar like the little like,
Hair?
yeah, like a little swoopy curl.
Oh,
yeah.
that's so funny. You were him.
Moses.
Moses.
Yeah.
I also think Jaime Camil, who plays Rogelio de la Vega on Jane the Virgin,
Oh,
would
yeah.
be a good duo. Because even when he was on Lopez versus Lopez, I was like, he kind of looks like you. Like, I do the kind of things. I see that vibe, so him too. But Zac Efron's good. I like Zac Efron.
No, I just threw it out there to be like outrageous, but not.
Oh, okay. But we're talking serious
Yeah,
here.
we're taking this for real.
Yeah, just in case it happens. That would be cool. Alternate universe. Yeah, well, I'm jealous of all these tours. You're gonna see this short and sweet. Are you seeing The Sweat?
I don't have a ticket. I don't know. My boyfriend wants to go. Jimmy also he's like a big Charlie stan too. So Jimmy
Really?
really wants to go.
So you should.
I know, but
November?
October,
Oh.
I think, 16th and 17th. I don't know. Everyone's trying to go the Sweat Tour. New York was crazy because like everyone was there. I feel like New York and LA, the Sweat Tour dates are going to be intense because like it's the mecca of their demo, the
They're
gays.
people,
Yeah.
right? And like, who's gonna be the guest star? If they got Addison Rae in
That's
New York.
what I was. And Lord, I love Lord
Oh,
so
I didn't
much.
see her.
Yeah, she did Girls So Confusing. with-
Why wouldn't she do her fancy? Isn't that her song?
That's Iggy Azalea.
Oh,
yeah.
no, what's her big one? There's a big one that she had, the only one I know.
Royals.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How's it go?
We'll never be Royals.
yeah. You can call me Queen Bee. What? But isn't that? And then the dumpy dun 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 dun.
The things that will cry in the back, no, we don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our jeans, and
and we're never-
everybody's
oh, yeah.
like, yeah.
Crispin Layback.
Seven
Yeah.
at a time
And
piece.
please-
Yeah.
That song was everywhere. Like everyone was doing covers of it on YouTube. I just remember I'm like, oh my god, that song. But I mean, it was a good song probably by her. But I just heard all the covers that were so awful. My mom dated this guy, she's not dating him anymore, but she had this guy who just thought he kept sending me videos of this clown singing Royals.
What?
Did you ever see it?
No.
It's this like sad clown and he sings like all these pop songs like sad and he'd go, and we'll never be royals. And he's like, this is the funniest thing ever. And he showed us at Thanksgiving. He sent it to me. He showed us at Christmas time. He's like, look at this clown. If you guys know, I feel like the YouTube people will know. It was a black and white clown. He's sad. He sings all these songs and he always usually has like trumpets and like live band behind him. And yeah, my mom's boyfriend was so obsessed with this clown singing Royals, and I just remember being like, this is the most annoying thing. And he showed me every chance he got. He was like, I have to watch this video. And I don't know his name, but someone let us know in the comments below because that clown was wild. And he'd always sing Royals, and that's all I know about it. But Lord is a slay.
I love that girl. She's so crazy. Then like the TikToks, because Lord is like really low key, so there was something really like crazy processing. It was like Charlie, Addison, and Lord in that TikTok with Troye Sivan. Did you see that one?
No, new?
We are and nobody seems to care. Oh my, we need a full.
It was the day of the tour, and he did like, it was like the James Charles audio.
Yes.
Yes.
And I was like, why? No, not Troy being a James stan. James Charles is a special guest in LA. He comes out on stage.
What would they sing? Hey, yeah. I know, but what would they sing?
That's actually iconic. I would pay to see that for sure. Or the Bring Me a Little Water, Susie.
Yeah.
That's James Charles should go on tour and do those iconic songs because they're kind of iconic. As much as we're like anti-James Charles here, like those are slays for sure. Or remember when he used to be on the tour and he did a little dance. You remember he's like in the mall and he's like singing and dancing?
Oh, yes.
What was those
it was
songs?
like the Morphe tour, and he would just like randomly be singing. Yeah.
But also so me. I love it so much. I've been so inspired. I was like, I am absolutely like at first at the Christmas show, I was like, I don't know if I should do the Christmas show. But now seeing all the pop girlies, I was like,
Yes, your time. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. I have my Christmas song is called Pink Christmas. So I feel like I'm going to do a mashup of Pink Christmas and Pink Pony Club at my live show. Because it kind of goes together.
And we might have a special guest.
Yeah. Definitely not. That's
You
wild.
never know.
A pony. We can bring a pony on stage.
Right. Me in a red wig. That'd be
Give it
crazy.
a special guest. You walk backstage.
You just run.
I have the outfit ready.
You just run off stage. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's actually kind of a slay. I should. Well, because I was thinking, because Sabrina Carpenter did Mamma Mia, so I was like, oh, I want to do like a cover song. It'd be cute because like when I did my tour before, I did like Shallow. I always did like a cover song, so like that'd be cute to mix it with like Pink Christmas means Pink Pony. Because I was thinking like other songs that have pink in it, and those are the only songs that have pink in the title. So, and I have the Pink Pony outfit actually, so. Maybe that'll be the.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
I wonder if you can just cover songs so you have to get permission. You can just cover them,
I
right?
feel like Clarkson covers all these songs, so I feel like you can too, right?
She did kind of slay. Did you hear?
Good luck, babe. Yeah, she did good.
She was so good. I mean, it's actually crazy how amazing of a singer she is. She got skinny. She's skinny.
Talking to the singer, she got skinny.
Gosh.
She is teeny. It is crazy seeing her on the couch next to like Miranda Lambert, who's also just like skinny too. Like
just like.
And then the fact that Kelly next to Miranda Lambert looks extra skinny, I was like, dang.
That's so. It's like I still like. Oh God, people will always just root for the skinny persons. I saw a TikTok this morning. They will. They were showing Christina, who was not fat, but like. You know, when she was a little bigger, maybe like 40 pounds heavier, versus Christina now, who's like probably 100 pounds, like so tiny. And like, oh my God, she looks so good. She looks so sad. It's just like, that's like so sad. Or like, who was the other one? Lana Del Rey. Like I would see before and afters.
And they take them more serious once they're skinny. I feel like Christina got got memeified a lot. Like her music wasn't taken as serious. It was like, oh, flat music, blah, blah, blah. But now she's so skinny and like, obviously her voice is insane. So everyone's like, no one can outsee next. Like now they're like really writing for her, and I'm like, all because she's like so tiny now.
And
but
Lana,
it is crazy.
Kelly.
Yeah, but like Christina did that collab with Sabrina Carpenter, and again, seeing them on the couch together, and Christina being tinier than Sabrina.
I know.
I was like, whoa.
No, I'm scared for this world. I'm all just like, oh my God, like. I can never interview anybody because, like, I don't think I'm the fattest person in the world, but I'm going to look like 1,000-pound sister next to anybody. And that's fine. Honestly, even if Tammy Slayton was right here, I would still be bigger. I would be the 1,000-pound sister because she lost so much weight. Everyone is, and good for her, honestly, good for her. Shout out, because you want to be healthy, but they're just so skinny. I would love to interview.
The roller coaster of your brain
Sorry, I
is so
know.
fierce. I love it.
It's a lot today. It's a lot.
I love
knew
it.
I knew it happening coming into this. It's a lot. No, but I was supposed to interview Tammy for a magazine. Like, I think she requested me to interview her for this magazine.
Whoa, that's
yeah.
fierce.
I was so excited. It didn't happen because I think her sister got into. Oh, I think it was the chimpanzee at the zoo or something. Remember the thing where she was arrested? The sister.
Oh wait, that was her.
The sister, I think.
Yeah.
So I think Tammy stopped doing press, but I was supposed to interview her, and I was so excited. Not on Just Trish, I wish. It was for a magazine, but Tammy, she requested me to interview her. If you want to come, I would love for you to come sit next to me because she is a slay. She did lose a bunch of weight. She does look good. But when people lose a bunch of weight and get so skinny, 90 pounds, they look good. But
that was so fierce. Oh my god, there's so many segues I can go. Let me keep it a sweat tour for now. But the other viral moment from sweat tour was Kelly Hayer, who originated the Apple Dance. Do you know her?
No.
She's a TikToker. She's the one that created the Apple Dance. She's the
Wow.
first. I know, she's fierce.
Oh my gosh.
But she was also a special guest at the sweat tour because when Charlie XCX performs Apple on tour, it pans to someone in the audience to kind of have them do the Apple Dance, which if it panned to me, I'd be screwed because I don't know. I love the dance. I still don't know
You do it all the time.
And then I was with the symmetrical. I only know this part. Symmetrical.
Oh yeah, there is
scary.
Oh yeah, and then driving.
You just want to drive.
You gotta learn it just in case. So
I
they
know,
do
if
a
I go to
spotlight you.
But they had a special highlight on Kelly. They cleared room on the floor for her. The cameraman was there on her. She looked really, really cute. She had the cute little skirt on. She had her brat necklace. She looked so good. It was her moment.
Oh no, what
She's
happened?
doing the Apple Dance. All of a sudden, this girl comes in. It looked like maybe she was really excited. She also could have been on a substance of some kind. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Because she was very energetic.
She looked very drunk.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw this? I didn't see this. What happened?
I didn't know what the backstory was. I just saw this. Somebody was like,
Yes.
I hope she knows her.
Oh no.
Hold on, let me play it for you because
Okay,
it's
okay.
that fierce. I won't play
Fierce
the audio.
good or fierce bad?
Fierce bad.
Oh, this is the girl that created the
Yes,
dance.
and she's getting her ready for a moment.
Oh,
She's
no.
doing the dance.
And she sees the spotlight. Everyone cleared the space. There's a spotlight on her.
Everyone gets out of her way. And this girl and the lady is grabbing her too, which is even worse.
Oh no.
Bad. Yeah,
Ew.
it's bad.
Who is that lady? I feel bad, but that is the type that does it. I always see people like that, and I'm I know they're gonna do something dubious like that because that's happened to me before. I've had people pull on me at a concert like that, and it's always that type too.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, what happened? Did she know her? Who's that person? Did she get canceled?
Kelly confirmed she didn't know the girl at all, and it got viral because people were so annoyed that this girl would steal her moment. I think it's one thing too, 'cause she was also grabbing her. That also adds a layer to it, right?
Yeah, don't touch me. Oh my god, I would maybe find that moment. I know I'm laid back, but once I snap, and I feel that would make me snap. If someone had my moment like that taken away from me and they pulled me, I'd be off me, you know.
And I think that was kind of the overwhelming consensus on TikTok and Twitter. So everyone's if that was me, I would have thrown hands, because it's A, to have your big moment, but then also to be grabbed and that.
Absolutely.
Granted, Kelly kept it moving, she did the whole dance. And then in the actual, the cameraman, went in tighter. So on the screen, the lady wasn't in it. So at least, and she kept it moving. She was not phased.
Where's security?
I have no idea. I guess because she wasn't I don't know,
it's in,
Addison
it's in
Rae.
The public.
But she
Not on
was
stage.
touching them. I would be somebody, I don't know. I would be screaming help. If someone does me, I'm help me, get off me. I would be that person for sure. That's crazy
Would
how
you
she
have finished Apple Dance or would you guys
No,
stop?
I'd be causing a scene for sure. Maybe I can't throw hands, but I'm going to be screaming my head off and being drama about it.
Yeah, you really do need a chapel with you
First
at
of
all
all,
times. She'll be
Do it.
Not me.
Not me. Yes, absolutely that. Absolutely
First of
that.
all, I would be there clearing the perimeter.
There you go, yeah.
But what
Nobody
if
would-
you weren't? You couldn't come with me to Ben Platt. But do you think Jeremy's going to do it? Is he going to be watch out?
Jeremy would be the one jumping with you too.
He would fight. He would fight for me for sure. He can go, yeah. That's true.
And then Kelly had to do a follow-up because it went so viral of everyone being upset
see
for
it.
her. So she posted a follow-up on TikTok and she kind of explained that the lady just got too excited about the environment. So she didn't understand or have the awareness. And Kelly said that the lady apologized so much. I told her that it was totally fine. I understand. She just got really excited. We worked it out on the remix. It's fine. Do not effing dox her. I don't want that girl's experience of the sweat tour to be stained or soured because of the comments that you guys are leaving. All of you can have your own opinions. I'm just asking you guys to have a little bit of grace, which is very sweet.
So
taking
mature.
the high road. Yeah.
Couldn't be me.
Uh-huh.
I would say, like, yeah, no docs, but I'd also be like, jail, call the police. Like, the actual police should come do something. That's one where I don't even care about social media. I'm like, no.
Let the authorities deal with that.
For real. If someone grabbed me, I would 100%. She's letting it go way too easily.
Oh my
And it was like multiple times her touching her and stuff. That's just like violating. I don't like it.
It's
and then she doesn't
crazy
learn
to
her
not have-
lesson. She becomes famous. And then she's like, oh, okay, I can get away with this. It's like, I guess if she apologized, but she should do a public apology, I think. Right? It publicly happened. I don't care if you're on a substance. Have someone control you. Have someone be with you to like stop you from doing that.
Oh my God.
That's wild. I hate it. You're on her side or what?
No, I think it's sweet of Kelly to you know, kind of diffuse the situation because she was getting so much hate. And then I also get sad because obviously she's a bigger girl, the girl that crashed the scene, and people were like also body shaming her. So I do think people take it too far.
Oh.
But like you said, I think don't dox and don't hurt. Like,
yeah, you don't need to body shame.
Yeah, just you can shame the action. You don't have to shame the body. You know, that body that's doing the action. You know?
Right. Yeah, I'm sure if that woman was on Ozempic, she wouldn't get as much hate. You know, it was a skinny girl. If it was skinny Christina, they'd be like, yes, work, fierce queen. I guarantee it. I hate it.
Oh my god, that is so funny.
Maybe Ozempic helps with lack of awareness.
Yeah, maybe something.
Oh my god.
Makes people like you more.
That is so funny.
Oh my god. Gosh, so much drama at that tour. Was it just one night?
Yeah, that was all Addison, Lord,
Wow.
Kelly, the Apple Dance Crasher, all one night. What
We
a
should have been
historic
there.
night. I know. Should
New
have been boots
York.
on the ground.
I know. Well, you have to go to this one. Maybe you could be boots on the ground.
Yeah, maybe. Although, didn't Harry Daniels knows that? Maybe Harry Daniels.
Does he?
He knows Charlie's team. Remember, he put us in a group text with her once, too. We're
yeah.
never heard back. But I love Harry Daniels for doing
He's
that.
king of putting us in a group chat and never hearing back from the people. But I love it, too.
I love it, yeah.
I think we've been in a group chat with Kamala, with Charlie, Disney VIPs. We never hear back, but...
That sentence is also, like, crazy when you process that. We've been in group text. Which is, the sad thing is, it's true. Like,
it's true, yeah. And I always follow up. I rarely follow up with anyone, but those I'm always like, what's up? How can we do this? What? Never anything. I'm like, did he just put us in a group chat with a random number? Like his extra phone. He's like,
oh
here.
my god, that is so fierce.
He still can't get on Hawk Tuah Girls podcast. I was
the
like,
fact
how?
he can like sing to Kamala Harris but can't get on Talk Tuah is crazy.
Talk Tuah is crazy. She also DM'd me on Tuesday herself from the Haley Welch account.
Oh, really?
And she said I'm a fan. And I'm like, I would. Honestly, I would. It's just, again, a distance thing. So
Yeah, where is Talk Tuah?
Not close enough.
Really?
Yeah,
But
it's
she
not
is
here.
LA?
I think it's LA.
Oh, okay.
I think she was here for like a week. I don't think she's here permanently.
Oh, shoot.
Or you know what? Why do I want to say it might be in her hometown? I think someone
That's
told me.
what I was thinking.
Yeah, that it was in her hometown. So anyways, thanks Haley for being a fan. I, in turn, am a fan, and I think it's cool what you're doing. But it might be too far for me
Number
to travel.
4 podcast in America,
Yeah.
Talk Tuah. That is...
It is amazing.
It's amazing.
And impressive, and I know she has a lot of guests coming up, so it is truly an honor to be invited. And honestly, I say no to every podcast that's not 2 minutes from me.
Yeah.
I did a podcast, and it was literally 2 minutes from me, and I was like, okay, then I'll go to that, but I don't know when it's coming out. Although he just recently had like a spiritual guru on, and I was like, that's interesting. I wonder how I'm going to do for his audience. It's a whole thing. I'm nervous for it to come out. We talked very spiritual on it, and I was like, I don't know how I did. I get very nervous when things aren't out yet. I'm like, oh, I don't know it's going to be good, but... hopefully it will be. Maybe we'll see it when it's here. I'm not going, but if you go, I think that'll be a slay.
to Talk Tuah?
Well, that'd be a slay too. You should go to that, but not to the Bratz tour.
Oh, the Bratz.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I
You
did
should
kind
go
of.
so you can invite her to come on Just Trish.
Yeah,
Which one?
I
Have
a
would.
sign.
Or Troy. I feel like I
Charlie.
should go for Troy first.
I feel like he definitely knows I'm a fan and definitely does not want to come on Just Trish.
Yeah, team.
Like he definitely knows, but I get it. It's always the pretty gays that never want anything to do with me, or just the pretty people, like the ones that are like really pretty. You know, I don't know.
I think he's just busy. I don't think.
You're probably right. I like that. I like that better.
We like that. Yeah,
Just busy.
That MO. Yeah.
Yeah, I love him. He's the best part of the Idol.
Well, you were talking about everyone getting skinny, but there's one person who's getting bigger.
Me.
There's one guy who's getting bigger.
Oh, bigger Nikocado.
No.
Who?
Jake Paul.
Oh, I know. People are being so mean about his belly.
Well, there's a big conspiracy about Jake Paul's belly. He went viral on his Instagram because he posted this video where he was
Lifting weights.
He was talking about being the I guess the heaviest lifter of all time because he was showing off lifting allegedly 500 pounds for his personal best on like the.
I think I said allegedly, as if that would be like a bad thing if you got it wrong.
Well, I say allegedly because there's a big conspiracy about if the weights are real because people have like looked at the video and like 500 pounds is obviously a lot of weight on the bar and less weight would cause usually like people say the bar fitness experts weighed in. It's not just me, but they like the bar should have bend to it because it's so much weight and the bar is like perfectly straight. And then also as Jake is like putting it back on the rack, he like lifts his like hand up, so he's only holding it with not his whole hand at one point.
Oh wow!
And when it's 500 pounds, like you would probably need all your force.
But why wouldn't he like pretend to be full on if it was a pretend thing?
That's a good question. I don't know. And
I mean, he looks pretty ripped.
And I don't doubt that he's strong. Like he could definitely beat me up, you know.
I wonder if he could, you know that trend where it's like the upside down, and then upside. I wonder if he could do me. Because I was thinking about who could do that. Because I did see a big girl get lifted, and I was like, damn, do I know anyone that strong that could put me upside down? Jake Paul, I think we weigh the same. Last Jeff Wittick told me we weighed the same. He told me he was 230, and I also am 230. So, but if he's doing 500 pounds,
well, allegedly, yeah,
I'm definitely not 500 pounds. Close, but not 500.
No,
I think you could lift. Actually, I don't know. I have no idea. How much do you lift? I don't even know like what someone lifts.
Not that much. What's the math? 49. I guess like around 180, 185.
Holy shit, that's good.
But that's like a lot. That's like me.
Are you
like
pressing?
Yes.
Wow.
So if he's doing 5, I can't even imagine 500 is. I mean. He is strong though. I don't know. But at first I believed it, but then when I had all these like experts were weighing in, like all these lifting the hands and how he's like moving his legs and he's like not even like out of breath or like red in the face after doing it. And I'm like, but why? That's why I'm like, why fake it like so randomly?
Because people like me wouldn't know. I'd be like, wow, that's impressive. You know what I mean? Like who's like really looking into it?
That's me when I faked playing electric guitar to make my crush like jealous or something.
Did we watch that?
No, we talked about it on a Patreon episode. Yeah.
I gotta see it. You don't have a clip of it.
I don't think so. It was like 2018, I think.
love it.
And I was just like, this will get him back. I'm going to fake play I Knew Your Cello by Taylor Swift on the electric guitar, and I'm going to look so impressive that everyone's going to want me.
Did he ever write you?
No, not a one.
Was this the Target person, the one that worked at Target with you?
No, this was someone I was actually dating. Dated.
Oh,
yeah.
you broke up and you're like, I'm going to get it back.
And I was like, this will get him back. Yeah.
That's so funny.
But did not
We've all
hear
done
back.
that.
Even Jake Paul, I suppose. But
Yeah, so I guess the only thing I saw was the belly. Everyone's like, oh, his belly is crazy.
Yeah, so then that was the other thing. Then Jake posted a couple other, like he posted a response to Mike Tyson who said, I can take Jake Paul. He's getting fat now. And then it cut to Jake Paul eating KFC. And he was like, it's called being a heavyweight. And then people again like zoomed in on specific spots on his like stomach, and it looked like a prosthetic belly because of the way that it folds up by his shoulders and his neck. And so now there's this whole conspiracy on, is Jake Paul cosplaying as being fat?
He's gonna pull Nikocado, be like, I'm so skinny.
That's kind of what it's giving. It's kind of what it's giving. I think he saw Nikocado get skinny, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna shock
so
people by
funny.
having a belly.
I love it. I mean, it looked normal. Like there are people who have those plastic looking bellies. Like everyone thought Beyonce was faking too. Remember when she sat down and she had like a crease in her belly?
Yeah.
I feel like it's very extra to go that extra mile. I'm sure if he's eating KFC and he's trying to pack on weight, I'm sure he'd have like a belly. I mean,
there's like weird things. Like there's some people pointed out that there are some tattoos missing, that his nipples weren't showing, and that there was weird like discolorations.
These people are really into him.
I know.
Like
God, who's investigating these videos?
Also, I can see him trying to throw off the opponent and make them think like, I'm getting heavier, I'm out of shape or something like that.
Right.
And then he shows up ripped to the actual fight and wins. And
when is
stuff
the
like
fight?
that.
Is it actually happening? I feel like it's going to get canceled
It
again.
keeps getting postponed. Because
That's wild.
Yeah, it was supposed to have happened already, I believe. And then Mike Tyson had like a health crisis on a plane or something.
All right, I remember that.
But let me see if I can show you this. Just see what. Someone's like highlighted that weird fold. It is kind of weird.
Yeah, but it also looks like lighting. Like, you know, there's like weird
That's
shadows
true.
on him. He's facing the window. I don't know. I think people like really look. I mean, maybe, but why?
And then he like doesn't have nipples in this one.
I mean, yeah, that one does look.
Right? It kind of looks like Mrs. Doubtfire's stomach or something. Or like, you know, Chris Hemsworth in Avengers, he was like fat and then he had like a fake stomach on. It kind of is giving that.
Well, also when you're bigger, if he has like low nipples, they could be underneath.
That's true.
You
That's
know?
true.
I don't know. I get it. It looks shocking and jarring. I guess like when you like look at it closely, like maybe, but I don't know.
It's just so weird if true. Like, I don't know. Does he really need to be trolling still? Like, I thought he kind of like moved past it. If it
That's his thing, right?
No, but
He's
with
like a villain.
fights, that's the whole thing. They always come up with something. You remember what they
Gimmick.
did to his brother and his fiance at the time?
What did he do?
Not him, but in general.
Oh, that other one. What's his name?
His brother, Logan.
Oh,
So
the guy that fought him.
before there's a
Oh, yeah.
fight, there's always some craziness going on.
that was wild. I forgot about that.
Me too.
Who was that person?
I forget him. He was like,
Was he a fighter?
Yeah.
Yes, they bought like boxer, I think, right?
I couldn't even think of his name.
Or something. I can't remember his name either, but I
Wow.
know there was like his fiance, Logan's fiance, had to like sue him or something,
Oh,
right?
right, because he like
legal.
wouldn't. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
like harassing her. That was wild. Wow, you had a good memory.
Yeah, I completely forgot about
I
that.
was like, what happened?
Well, that's a testimony to the Paul brothers. You don't remember other people's names, but they always.
Yeah, that's true. They're memorable.
There's something, that's for sure.
I feel like I have a little bit of awe. Maybe it's like whatever the patriarchy, but I'm a little bit in awe of like everything they like do and accomplish. I'm like, that's kind of amazing. Like people care. They get so much attention and so much attention all the time. Like everything they do.
That's true. I didn't really have a concept until I like started noticing the wrestling boxing stuff, and I was like, wow, straight guys are really into the Paul brothers. You know,
it's weird.
Yeah.
What straight guys are into is weird. In
it
general.
is. Yeah.
Like why? Like they love like the Paul brothers and wearing mega hats, and you're like, so weird.
It's really weird.
And they're all into Tesla trucks, which is what got turned me off
Exactly,
from Tesla trucks.
yes.
I was like, okay, we're not doing that. I will take my Maybach any day. Yeah, it's I don't get it. Straight
I don't get it either.
Straight gamers, they're all weird.
Well, there's a lesbian who's also causing a lot of chaos right now. Ellen DeGeneres is making her comeback.
Oh no, nobody
she's-
asked.
Nobody asked.
I
It's
think people
crazy.
have not claimed her for a long time.
I'm sure she has some P Diddy association. Find it. Find it ASAP.
In her opinion, allegedly.
In her opinion, allegedly. Nobody likes her, right? Nobody likes her.
She's highly disliked. This is gonna go in the intro for Netflix special. Because have you seen the tease of it?
No, are we in it?
No, but it's very this. It's very like Taylor Swift Reputation. Like she's
No,
walking.
what?
She's walking, and all of a sudden, it's all these articles and words of like Ellen DeGeneres, meanest woman in television. Ellen DeGeneres, she is so mean. She is just the meanest lady ever. She the most hated woman in daytime talk show. It's like
Wow.
It's very that like, and all these audio clips are playing. So now it's gonna add you. Does
I love
anyone
it.
like her?
Does anyone like her? I don't.
And it is the craziest thing in the world. And then she comes on this special, and it's like so out of touch. And this is like her big comeback, like Netflix special, right? To like reclaim
Why?
the
Why?
narrative. Why?
Why is she doing
Netflix
that?
loves giving like the worst people who are alleged comedians like a platform for some reason.
Colleen has 2 Netflix comedy specials.
See?
Like, not even her show, comedy specials. And I'm like, but I actually think it's like Miranda Sings comedy special. I'm like, what? Twice Netflix.
And the show.
Oh yeah, the 2 seasons of that too. That's wild. Like, sure, okay, maybe I get it, but
The comedy
stand-up?
special is crazy.
I'll do it. Give me a budget. I'll do a comedy special all day long. That's crazy. Yikes.
It's a new special. It's called For Your Approval. It opens with a shot of her like smiling. She looks in the mirror, and then all of a sudden there's all these like projections of her appearances on different like talk shows, like the golden years from the 90s. And then she like walks up a staircase, and then it's all these headlines about like her original show getting canceled back in 1998 because she was lesbian. And then her cancellations after being revealed to be like a mean lady.
Did she actually get canceled for being a lesbian? That's why they canceled the show?
And not the talk show. She had a sitcom.
Right.
And yes, but that one basically, yeah.
And they said, you're gay, you're fired? No.
Because it was so controversial for her being gay. And that played into it.
Was Rosie out when she had the talk show?
I don't think so. I think she came out later, but I definitely could be wrong.
So everyone was like closeted back then?
I believe so, right?
I mean, like, that's sad. Like, you know, that makes me sad for her. But also, like, you're also just mean. So, like, you can't compare the two. It's like being canceled for being lesbian is bad. Being canceled for being mean is why people get canceled, right?
Yeah. And she claims that this is going to be her last comedy special ever. And she's doing it to say goodbye on her own terms. But the whole like opening of the show is like dedicated to be like she opens it, she's like, I was kicked out of show business because people say that I'm mean. And then it's like she waits for the applause and all of a sudden everyone starts clapping and standing up and stuff. And I'm like, wait, what?
Because it was like such a good show or something?
Because it's like, oh yeah, like she's a woman who is mean, like everyone's wrong, like go Ellen. Like people are trying to like hype her up, you know?
I mean, if you're mean, you're just you know what I
You're
mean?
just
like,
mean.
yeah.
That's the thing too. I'm like, it was giving me Colleen vibes. I'm like gaslighting all of us to think that we are the problem. It's 100% that.
Yeah, especially when so many different people who've like worked for her,
Yes.
been on the show, like that you all are told, don't look at her, don't look her in the eye. Like all it's like you're told this stuff, and then like the employees be like, she made a hostile work environment, all this and that. Like if so many people are saying it, like they're not wrong. It's very Colleen Coder, right? Where like the people in the weenies chat, there's so many weenies.
I love the weenies
like
chat.
they're not all wrong. Obviously, we saw it, and we saw the text. They were there's truth to them. It was weird. Own up to it, but don't come back around and be like all lies. It's like they're not all lies.
Because I'm a woman. Oh my god, you can't play the misogyny card for everything.
No, it has nothing to do with that. It's like that is so annoying. That is annoying.
It's the worst, and it's like I don't think it'll work because it's still kind of fresh, right? Then you're right. It's like literally, it's Dakota Johnson, it's Nikki Tutorial saying this, it's everyone who writes and produces on your show, it's people who like worked at your house, like landscapers, air conditioning people. It's like it's literally everyone.
What are the landscapers saying?
It was like similar. Like whenever she came, they had to like hide whenever when they were working at her house doing work for her property. If she was home, they couldn't be seen. They would have to hide.
Is that giving
very
you
mean, Joey Crisapa?
Triggering flashbacks for you? I think who was I talking to that about?
Daniel.
Was it on here? Was it on air? Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's so funny. Yeah, that's what I thought. And he was like, I don't even know if he knew. He's like, wait, who? And I was like, no, he had to hide.
Yes.
It was Joey when he was living with Strawberry, right?
Yes.
And if people came over, you had to hide in the closet.
Yes. Or just like there was times when we would hide like behind like the sofa or something. It wasn't always specifically the closet or outside in the backyard.
But why? Like, it's a
know.
working house. Like, okay, these are my interns. Like, it seems like the hustle, but I would want that feel. I'd be like, look at all these interns here. Like, that's so weird.
I think it was. I don't know if it was from Joey's end in Joey's defense. I don't know if it was like a decree from him, but it was. I think maybe it could have been. Again, this is me speculating. I don't know for sure. It could have been from Strawberry's side to make it seem like it's not like as invasive to Joey because it's like their joint house, but all of a sudden there's like 12 people in his living room, like taking up all this space.
Oh, so when his guests would come over, you would hide.
Or when Joey and Jenna, it would be like when Joey came or like someone with
But he lived
Joey.
there.
Yeah.
So anytime he came home, we were like, hide.
Well, he would always just go up to his room.
And you couldn't be seen by him.
We would hide anytime he would come in. Yeah.
That is even more weird. I thought it was like when guests came by or
It was
something.
combination, yeah.
That's wild. That's crazy. If we had interns here and every time Moses come home, I'm like, hide. So we have to see you. That's the weirdest
It's like when
thing.
you have a lease and you're not allowed to have pets, and every time somebody shows up, you hide the cat
It's
or the
very
dog.
bad.
That is
the thing.
so weird. That is so. I get it what you're saying, but like, I don't know. I don't get it at the same time. I was like, well, that's the house you signed up to live in. Like, I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if he signed up to live with like, you know,
but you're not
12
living there. You're just working with
like
her.
8 hours. Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. I want interns. How many were there at one point?
There was like a dozen at least.
I want a dozen Just Trish interns. I literally have 100 emails about people wanting to get food for us, and I'm going to have 12 of them just sit there. They can sit in here. We can have them in here, take notes. Like, I don't know.
They could just be out in standby, by restaurants. And you'd be
That's
like,
so funny. We need an app. They could be here, and then it's like the minute we find out something like text, that'd be fun. People were they actually are very passionate about it. I got like essays about it, like literally people writing so many, like how they really want to do this job. And I'm like, maybe I should. I don't know. It sounds like it's open for disaster though, right? You meet the one wrong person or something. I don't know, but it does sound fun. People gave me their resumes. They gave me pictures. They gave me everything. I was like, God, this does sound fun.
Headshots even too?
Oh, headshots with the merch. And I do put I guess I can't say that. I would say I'd put the ones with the merch at priority because there were so many that sent me ones in their hoodies. And I was like, this looks like a uniform. I like it. And it looks very cool. I like the idea, but I mean, I definitely would have to pay them. I couldn't just do like the free interns. I know that's like what an intern is. It just sounds like a scam to me to just have a bunch of people work for free for you. I don't know. It sounds not nice.
Well, unpaid internships, I believe, again, could be wrong, in California are illegal now, I think.
Oh, good. Sue. Sue Strawberry. Just kidding.
I think you have to be paid or receive college credit.
Oh, that's a scam too. Like you should get paid and do college credit. Like that's crazy because that is just like free labor, which is actually insane.
Yeah.
I could never do
remember
that.
when I was in college, like some of the teachers and the principal, they would actually get people to work in their firms for free and give them credit. So they were just basically giving, dealing with commodity like the credits.
Oh my God.
And they just had people work for free for them. It was it was wrong.
I remember looking at like Craigslist in 2006 when I came out to California, and it would say like unpaid internship, but you could experience. And I was like, why the f would I want to do that? Like I need money. Like that was so weird. So I would pay them, of course, but we'll see. I don't know how it works either. Too, we film for like 4 hours, and you pay them hourly. I don't know how that works, but we'll figure it out. I don't know. I might get back to some people because some people looked very exciting. I liked it. Need to get some girls up in here, because I was thinking about our crew shot. I'm like, oh my God, I'm the only girl. It's going to look like I'm only hire men or something like that. I never want to be that girl. I have Ari, my makeup artist, but I know she doesn't like taking pictures. So it's like, I got to find more.
I guess Callie and your mom, they're the shipping department.
Yeah. Okay, so we have girls here. I'm not opposed to it either. I like it. Yeah. Okay, we'll get it. We'll figure it out. Irma, my photographer, she's a girl.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we love the girls. I could hire a fierce girl. I don't know. I still would feel bad. Even if I paid them, I still would feel bad to have someone. Even when my sister was my assistant, I had her go out and get like boiling crab for me, and I always felt so bad. I'm always like, I don't know. I got her food, but I still always feel weird. I was like, I don't know. I feel lazy. Like, how about I just go in my car and get food? I don't know. It's not that hard.
Well, at least now that you're like are a host, like now you're busy, so that helps.
That's true.
Yeah, before I feel like maybe you had more free time because you didn't have kids, you were home.
That is very true.
Your job was filming you eating, so you could have
it was nice to just sit there and have the food be brought to you, though. I do love it. Like Korean fried cheese. I would be humongous, though, if I had someone on call just to bring food to me all the time. Like, I would be, at least around this area, there's not a lot of food that I love, so I can eat skinny sometimes, but, oh my God, side note, not a big deal, but, okay, just hypothetical. Like, if you were at a restaurant and someone got your order wrong, would you say anything or no?
Like, how wrong are we talking?
Can I say?
Yeah, you can. It's not,
I would say 3 times in a row wrong.
Like, didn't even
like the most wrong that it could be. Like everything wrong.
So like one time, you want crispy chicken, they bring grilled chicken. One time she put it to go order when we were sitting down and she had it to go for us, but we were like obviously sitting down. Yesterday it was like, oh, his crispy chicken salad. And she goes, oh, I'll go put it in right now. But this was like an hour after we're like sit there, or it was like half hour after we're like sitting there eating. Like me and Malibu already ate our food and she forgot it. And it's like, do you say something like,
yeah.
No, would you? I don't know. I felt so. But also, we like love this place, right? We love going there and we love to go back. And I'm like, well, I don't know if we should say anything.
That's why you say something if you care about the place. Like, I
you
care about
mean
the place.
like tell
like a manager?
Oh.
I don't want to be Karen. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I wouldn't. I'd be too scared to do
Would
that.
you tell the waitress?
Yeah. Well, I would tell like if it's taking a long time, but like, excuse me, I asked for,
Well, we do that. It's just, I'll put it in now, but it's already been like 40 minutes of us eating, and we're done. Me and Malibu are done.
I don't know.
And that was the third time she forgot it, because the other time she put it to go, and then we're like, well, no, we don't want it to go. We want to eat here. And then the other time it was like, not the wrong chicken, whatever. It was not a big deal. But it's like, I don't know. To me, I was like, don't say anything. So I don't know. Would you?
But you never say anything. Like, even if they'll give her the wrong meal, she'll eat the wrong meal. And I usually like, she actually ordered that, not this.
Yeah,
I'll correct them.
I guess only because I like love this food. I love this place and love this food. And I'm like, God, I feel like we should like say, and we should know there's only 2 people that ever work there. There's only like 2 people at all times.
Shoot.
Right. So like, and like there's only 2 people, right? There's like the owner and like a server.
Shoot.
But it's so good. And like, she is nice, but she was also going through it when we sat down. I'm like, oh, how are you? And she's like, got in a big fight with my man this morning.
Oh, no.
Like, she was already going through it, so I kind of felt bad. And I was like, oh, I'm like, yeah, that sucks. Like, and I don't know. I don't know. I get so conflicted.
I don't know. I think I'm the same as you. I don't know if I could say anything.
Yeah.
I don't know
But then
if
that's
I could.
worse. So you'll never go back?
Or you
And
go
then
back
it
and keep
hurts.
getting it
I
wrong?
think I would just go and if I loved it, I would go back and just keep getting it wrong. I really do think.
Moses said I said we should never come back again. But Moses says we should go back and place an order with the owner. But I'm like, and the owner's nice. She brought us like free pizza, not even because the order was wrong. She's like, oh, this pizza's fresh. You guys should have it. She's like super
Wow.
sweet. And we like love her. And and the server I actually really like. She's like nice. She seems like a hard worker. I think she's just, but you know what we did notice? Oh God, this is bad. I don't know. If this is out of touch, you guys can tell me because I don't want to be. I just really want to know in the comments because I don't know what to do because we do love it. We think the server's nice. We think the owner's nice. The food is like the best food I've ever had in my life. Like it's so good. We did notice she was like taking other people's orders with an iPad, but not with ours. So I'm like, maybe she like, do you think she like just forgets maybe or something?
Maybe
Okay.
there is an Adderall shortage. Maybe the diva is
Maybe.
struggling too.
I know,
And if
and
that's the case, then
Okay. So I'm saying we just never go back. I'm like, honestly, we should just never go back because it's like, it's not that big of a deal. I could get skinny or I could afford to not eat pizza and chicken. You know what I mean?
No, but then we're getting punished, and I'm like,
That's what he
no.
said on the way back. He goes, but then we're punishing ourselves if we don't go back. And I was like, so you're going to just
and
go
then the
place an order
owner
with
would
the owner?
probably be sad. The owner would probably be like, "Oh, I wonder what happened. Why aren't they?" I guess maybe you should say something. I guess if it's either never support the business again or like hurt someone's feelings a little bit temporarily, I guess you have to just be honest.
But then if you're honest and then like what that person gets fired and then you're like so sad. You're like, oh my God, over crispy versus grilled chicken. Like,
Then
is
wait,
that...
Could you be like, but don't fire him?
I don't know if you can say that.
I don't know if you can either.
And the crispy chicken is the best chicken I've ever had. It's better than bangin' buns, honestly. Like, it's the best crispy chicken, and
You
it's so
can't
hard to
deprive
find.
yourself of that then.
I know. And you know what? Also, we go at a time when nobody's there. It's literally us and like another table. Like, that's it. And it's always been that way because we go at such an odd time. And so it is very interesting. It's very odd, but anyways, I don't know.
That is a pickle. That is
Yeah.
certainly a pickle. I don't know.
What would you guys do? Let us know in the comments. Always they always like check us if it needs to be checked. Like, no, don't say anything. Or I guess more it's like, okay, we all agree we should say something, but how and what's the wording? And do you say it to the server? Do you say it to the owner? And like making sure you're not trying to be like a Karen, being like, oh, this person. Because I think they have a hard time finding people because we did have another waiter who was so great there. He works at another restaurant in this area and we saw him there and he's like, oh yeah, I only work there like at nighttime and we go during lunch. And so I think they have a hard time finding someone for this position because there's only like 2 tables that are ever there at a time.
Oh.
So anyways, I don't know. I know I want to be more that person that says something, but I just don't
You
want to
need
be
chapel.
a Karen.
That's why you need chapel. Like,
Not today. What is it? No. What is it?
not me.
Not me. Bitch. I love her so much. I love everything about her. I wish I could chapel her. I wish I could channel her more.
Me too, because she's fierce.
When's her tour?
She is in the UK right now.
that's right.
I think she's coming back soon, though. I don't know if she's in LA, though.
I want to see her tour.
Me too. That's one I would definitely go to.
Same. I think I might actually.
Oh, she's in New York.
When?
September 28th. That's
Oh.
soon.
Oh my God, that's like this weekend.
Yeah.
Where? Madison Square Garden.
Forest Hills Stadium. I don't even know where that is.
Oh, interesting. I'm surprised she's not in Madison. She could easily sell that out.
Tennessee, Arkansas, Texas. So
Okay,
yeah, no
Southern.
LA.
I like it. Southern tour.
Oh, there's actually a little bit more chunky news.
Chunky people.
This time, a chunky penguin who went.
First of all, shout out for you knowing Mudang because that went viral on our TikTok. That
Did
had
it
like,
really?
Yeah, it has like 1.5 million
Oh,
views.
I also have
yeah.
a Mudang update as well.
Okay, perfect. Someone told me I was the social media Mudang. They're like, you're the social media star. I said, thanks, I'll take it. I love these updates. Let's hear it.
Okay, well, I guess we'll start with Pesto and then go to the Moodang update.
Pesto, that's a good name.
The fat baby penguin.
Oh, not Pesto. I love it.
He has also gone viral because he is just, I think, one of the chunkiest penguins that's ever been born. He weighs 200 grams or 7 ounces.
Oh, that seems little. 7 ounces?
Well, that's what he was when he was born.
7 fluid ounces? Is it
Wait,
the same?
don't know.
You know when something says fluid versus like a soda, like a can of soda is like 7 fluid ounces.
Is it the same as a
That's a
regular
light.
ounce?
That's a light
Well,
penguin.
he was born at 200 grams, 7 ounces, and now he is 50 pounds. And he is the biggest chick that the aquarium has ever seen. He
Where's he
lives
at?
in Melbourne Sea Life Aquarium.
Melbourne, is that in Australia?
Yeah.
Katy Perry's there right now. Maybe we should go visit him.
They should collab.
She collabs with everybody. She's with Anna Paul Walker on TikTok. That would be everything.
Pesto. Oh no. I'm dead because I just looked up and then in this paragraph, affectionately dubbed a fatty in absolute unit, the chunky chick has shot a viral superstardom and attracted a legion of obsessed fans, including Katy Perry.
No.
Oh, no way. Katie's on it. She is on every viral trend.
Yeah, she.
I love it. They call it fatty for cute.
Yeah.
I love it. Honestly, that's such a cute name. I wish people would call me Fatty for a cute. There was a famous Hollywood actor named Fatty Arbuckle, and I feel like should be me. Fatty Paytas. That's cute. Miss Fatty. I like it. Oh, that's cute. Like Miss Fatty School for Girls. Like that's a cute name. I love it. Fatty's cute.
Yeah. And Pesto, they don't know how Pesto has gotten so big because his dad is tall, but he's definitely fatter than his dad.
Aww.
And he eats up to 30 fish a day.
Wait, but you think you'd be skinny if you ate so much fish. That's like keto.
Honestly, yeah. But he is fluffy though, so the fluffiness does add to like, the fattiness, the fatty appearance of him.
I mean, so much cuter when they're fat. They're always
Honestly,
cuter.
yes.
Can he
stands
walk?
out in the he waddles, but yes.
Aww, that's cute.
And he is described as a social butterfly who chatters away in a cute little whistle tone and loves annoying the adult penguins.
Oscar, that's a good hot topic. I like this one. This makes me
cute.
so happy. Oh
Yes.
my God, I love it. So he's like the entertainer.
Yeah.
Cute.
Yes.
And where's Mudang? Is he close by?
No, Thailand. I don't know how far that is.
I think it's relatively close. I think they're both islands in the middle of the ocean floating. That's crazy. That's so cute. He's in a sanctuary or where?
An aquarium.
Like a SeaWorld over there or something?
Yeah, I don't think it's a SeaWorld. I think it's more like maybe Aquarium of the Pacific vibes, I guess. Yeah,
I've never been to that.
It's that kind
Is
of
that in
vibe.
Long Beach?
Yes.
I love aquariums.
I do love
Aquarium
aquariums too.
of the Pacific. Have you been there? I haven't been.
Yes.
Is it good?
It's cute. Yeah, it's like a smaller aquarium. Like I think for LA area.
It's the biggest one.
Yeah, it's the best we got.
Wow,
But
I love an aquarium.
me too. I wish like California had a viral animal. Like we don't have any because they're all so
on
far
Ozempic.
away. Yeah,
They're
we're
all
skinny over here. What the
I
hell?
love a fat animal. That's so cute. Where are you finding this? Des Moines? 'Cause that's the only one I don't check.
Well, I've seen Pesto everywhere, but this article
Pesto.
specifically was like the big article on the BBC. The BBC is really covering the animals. Actually, I just
Yeah,
realized.
they've always been
Really?
animal lovers.
I love
that.
it.
I mean, I just typed Pesto, and the first thing in Google search was Pesto the penguin.
See?
He is big.
Can I see a picture? I want to see Pesto the penguin. I love pesto. I never eat that. I never see that out in the world. Pesto sauce on noodles, like on a gnocchi. Let's see. Pesto. Oh.
So look,
I
that's
mean,
like the
just
skinny
skinny.
one, and then there's Pesto.
You see him next to other penguins and next to people.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
I would love to interview Pesto.
This is giving me Dress to Impress. All the penguins waddling around like that. That's cute. Yeah, I would love that too. Oh my God, I want to go. Well, Katy Perry's there. She's probably going to like talk to him or take a picture.
Laugh with him, yeah.
That's so, I love penguins. I always wanted to get in the penguin. Even I know like SeaWorld's problematic now, but when I used to go to SeaWorld, I always wanted like a penguin experience where you could like jump in with them.
yeah.
But they don't have that. They only have that for it's weird. You can do it with like a beluga
whale,
or the
yeah.
dolphins, but you can't do it with a penguin.
At Aquarium in the Pacific, you can feed the penguins.
Like inside?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
Did you do it?
No, I've never done it, but you can feed the penguins and the sea lions at the aquarium.
Are you like wearing a wetsuit when you go in there?
I think they give you like a jacket or something, but yeah.
I
You're
wanna do
like
that.
on land. You're just standing, but
Wait, but like, they're on land with you?
yeah.
Oh my God. I've never seen that. Are you sure? I'm going to look that up.
I'm positive, yeah.
Oh, Malibu
Or
would-
I don't even think they give you a jacket. They give you boots, I think. Just like big, like wellies, you know?
Oh my God. How old do you have to be?
I think they have kids in there.
Oh my God. Can a 2-year-old go and
I
feed the
think so.
penguin?
I honestly think so.
That's cute. I wonder they must have something though so you don't fall into the water because aren't they like plop into the water after?
Well,
Like,
I mean, the land is like pretty big. I think
oh,
it's
okay.
yeah.
So you're not gonna like fall in. I always
and the
thought
tank
that.
is not that, that, but yeah.
Because the beluga ones, when you could like hold on, have you ever done that?
No, I've seen them though.
That's crazy. Then like, but they're coming from these like huge deep tanks, and there is like a little hole that they come up.
Uh-huh.
But still, like you
like-
could slip down there. Like it is crazy. There was like little kids doing it, and I was just like, wow, that's like kind of scary. Actually, I always thought about that. I guess they know what they're doing, but maybe not. Didn't some like trainers get unalived at SeaWorld?
That was with orcas, and orcas are
killer whales.
Yeah, so the
Oh,
name
yeah.
doesn't lie.
Yeah, let's not captivate those. Captivate? Yeah, let's not. Oh, by the way, our comment section is saying irregard is not a word.
Oh, I use irregardless as like
Yeah.
a troll.
Oh.
But yeah.
I didn't know. I was like, wow, we've been using it. It sounds like a word. Irregardless. I like it.
No, my boyfriend gets really mad when I say irregardless. So
because it's not a real word. People
Yeah.
get so. I mean, you know what he's saying. Like, you know what he's gonna. I thought it was a word, and then people are like, no, that's not it. All right, I didn't know. We trolled you. You're the Jake Paul. I like it. Oh, Pesto. What a cute name. I want to go feed him.
Pesto has reached an audience of 5 billion, according to.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know. The sourcing is a little bit. It's Olivia Wilson, who is like managing Pesto's media schedule, so she might be inflating the numbers a little bit.
I love it.
Very
Just
me.
like, yes.
Trisha paid every single
5 billion. I like it. I like the marketing strategy. That's so cute. Does he have a TikTok?
I think it's from the Aquarium's TikTok, and now because Deng now is seamless transition. Like Deng is like live streaming, but Deng is so popular that they've had to limit appearances for like the public just to 2 days, Saturday and Sunday.
Wow.
Because like we mentioned last time, there's so many people coming. Some people are not kind of like the girl doing the apple dance, like getting in Deng's space, like trying to wake her up and throw things at her because she's only awake like 2 to 4 hours a day.
Wow. It's like hibernation season. Like, why do they sleep so long?
I think because baby animals grow up like so fast that they have to sleep a lot because their
How old is
bodies
she?
are. Let me see how old she is now. Deng age.
I love the name Mudang.
I do love it too.
If we had a baby born
She
this
was
year,
born
it'd
on
be
July
Mudang.
10th. Oh,
she's-
Cancer.
That makes sense.
Yes, it really does.
She's a baby. So it's like a human baby. They sleep like 18 hours a day. So that makes sense. Oh my god, don't throw things at her. Oh my god, what a weirdo.
I know people are so
For
weird to her,
babies.
and they're really having to like limit the interactions. And I think they give people only 20 minutes to see her now because there's so many people like traveling across the world to go meet her.
Are they getting pictures with her
I think just like
from
you
afar?
know, yeah.
Oh.
But
I
she's
want one like hugging her. That's so
Maybe we
cute.
get like VIP or something.
Mudang versus Pesto. Who are you meeting?
Who would be? I guess Pesto's a boy, so it's not pitting women against women. So I would say I have a soft spot for Mudang still. I really do. I
I would go Pesto.
Really?
Yeah, I like the waddle.
The waddle is fierce.
That's cute.
Yeah.
But Mudang is cute. I just
Yeah.
heard they can be a little feisty.
Mudang?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mudang is biting everyone, but yeah. But it's
So-
so cute because she's so tiny.
Right.
But,
As she should. If they're throwing stuff at her, like I
Go
would do
bite
it too.
'em,
Yeah.
And there's also girls trying to do Mudang inspired makeup and make that like the new like trend.
How? What is the makeup? Like a nose? A hippo? We should be Mudang for Halloween. We should be Pesto and Mudang.
Honestly, is a good idea.
That seems like a lot to figure out how to cosplay that.
It's probably easier to do a penguin than.
Yeah, like a nose and
Yeah, like Sephora in Thailand is like doing Mudang inspired blush collections.
I was like, I know. I'm like, this is a troll.
No, look, they made a whole graphic.
Did you make this graphic?
No,
Wait,
it's-
let me see. Is this real?
It's from Sephora, Thailand Sephora.
Wear your blush like a baby. Oh, kind of fierce actually, because she does kind of have that blush.
Yeah.
That's kind of cute. Okay. I respect it, honestly. At least it's not Tarte trying to promote their Shape Tape. Because you know they'll be all on that.
I would not be surprised.
Tarte?
Is this? Do you have this shade of
No.
blush? No, it's Makeup by Mario. Is that? No,
I think
that's.
I do.
I
What
feel
is
like
the
you have
color?
that one.
I do have Makeup by Mario in there.
Yeah, creamy peach.
Yeah, I'm sure that is that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
love.
try it. See if there's sunny. If you look like Mudang. That's actually so funny.
And also, like, Allure made a tutorial on TikTok on how to do a Mudang inspired look. So it is fierce.
Companies are really smart hiring all these. All the people that are doing social medias are like so smart. The way they like really just tap into it. You know, who was there? I think it was Kyle MacLachlan was there. You know, my
With
favorite
Mudang?
actor. With on his TikTok he was with Charlie XCX or at the show anyways.
yes, I did see that,
Was Chris
yeah.
Olsen next to him?
That would not surprise.
Somebody
Is he
was-
starting dating rumors with Kyle MacLachlan?
That'd be everything. Also, someone did say there was a Glee reboot starring Chris Olsen. Like he was alluding to it on his Not Chris Olsen
That is
plays.
crazy. He needs to relax. I like you a lot, Chris Olsen, but it's crazy to be like, I am a person just like you. Like, don't leave me hate, but also start all the craziest
Start the
rumors about
rumor.
me that are gonna get people upset. Like,
That
what?
is true, right? Yeah, I know.
It's
That is.
like you can't have it both ways.
Yeah, well, he hasn't accepted me to his private TikTok, so it has 4.5 million people, and he can't accept me. I'm very sad about it. There was a Glee reboot with him, though, kind of fierce.
I want one with like Chapel. Like that was another blind item. Shout out,
Really?
Dumois. There was like they were gonna do a Glee reboot with Chapel's music as like the big foundation for
That'd
it.
be smart. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so good. You know, Kurt would love Pink Pony Club. God, what have you done?
That was good.
Thanks. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes
really good.
You know, it's the luck of the draw if I'm there. Yeah, that would be fierce. I would love it. Who'd be Mr. Shu? If Jonathan Bailey was Mr. Shu, that would be so fierce. I would love it.
And maybe you could like reclaim the teacher, like, you know, role.
Yeah,
Make
not
it
be
less
creepy.
predatory. Yeah.
Yeah, let's have only good ones. I know. I was going through my songs. So I'm trying to get my songs on TikTok, and I do have a song, and it's called "Hot for Teacher." And I was like, obviously, I was like, oh my god, I want to get this taken down. But it's a song by Van Halen. But I did see under the sound people making this like, oh my god, I can't believe Trisha made this song, and I was like, it's not my song, it's Van Halen. But then you like look at the Van Halen video, I'm like, it was kind of problematic. But if you look at my music video, David Lee Roth actually intros my Hot for Teacher one, so he's the lead singer at Van Halen, and he gave the approval. So I'm like mixed between like taking it down or keeping it up, but I'm gonna take it off TikTok, or I'm gonna try to take it off TikTok because it is a little problematic. But I did not write the song, just for anyone to know. And it's actually, I think Lee did a cover of Hot for Teacher. I want to say Puck sang it.
That sounds about right.
I think it was like about Gwyneth Paltrow or some substitute, and they were singing Hot for Teacher, and I was like, this is very problematic.
You're so right. They did.
Did they?
Yeah.
Gosh, that's so ick.
And you're right. It was Puck and Adina Menzel.
Oh my God.
Featuring
So
Darren
inappropriate.
Criss.
Oh. It was probably the same year I did Hot for Teacher. It probably was, because I thought it was such a cool song, and like you look back, you're like, oh my God, that's so problematic. Glee was problematic.
Yeah, Glee was, again, Ryan Murphy.
Dubious. Very much so. I saw Mr. Shu with someone, like some TikToker, and I was like, oh, trigger warning. He really does just trigger me. I think it's like him, Matt and Abby, Anna Delvey. Thank
Zane
God
and
she's off.
Heath.
Oh. Zane and Heath and Matt and Abby need to do the podcast from hell. That's definitely that's a duo I see, or a quadro.
Oh yeah, Anna Delvey, she was
Eliminated
from Dancing with the
They're
Stars.
like, what are you taking away from this experience? Like nothing.
Again, I can't. There is part of my brain that thinks it's camp, I suppose, but I don't know.
No, it's just like literally like, why are you there? Like, why?
She got a paycheck and she left as soon as she could.
That's true. I saw someone breaking it down. So allegedly, according to this TikTok, all the celebrities get $150,000 like flat.
Really?
Yeah. So like week 1, if you're eliminated, you get $150,000. Week 2, $150,000. Then past the second week, if you make it, it's like another $10,000 per week. And then there's like another threshold, maybe like top 5, you get $50,000 per week. So I guess you do go up. There's like incentive to stay on the show, but it's pretty good. I mean, she did like 2 weeks of rehearsal and a week of performance. That's $150,000.
Wow. Wait. So, what do the pros get? Do you know?
Oh, well, that was the tea of it all. They get like $1,500 an episode, allegedly, according to the TikTok.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I was wondering, like, because I think who else was it? Just her that got eliminated?
And Tori Spelling.
That's what it was. Okay,
Pasha.
so Tori, yes. Mm-hmm. So his, I think, wife is also a pro.
Yes.
I'm like not a Dancing with the Stars girl. I try to know a little bit, but
yeah.
And then I guess like someone like cut to her, like zoomed in on her face, and she looked like really upset. And someone was like, "Oh, it's because they're not going to be making as much money or something."
Oh, so I do wonder if maybe, I mean, also this was just from a TikTok. I don't know. I do wonder if they get more, the pros get more incentive for lasting longer. Pasha gets set up every time though. Pasha, and I have to say this too with the girl that's with Carl Winslow. Like I feel like she always gets set up with bad people too. They always say because they're like older,
so they
or
get the older people like contestants.
Yeah, so they don't have a chance of winning, but it does kind of suck. It's kind of like, okay, because they always gave Derek Huff to like the stars, like to, I think it was like Bethany Motta and Charlie D'Amelio, like they always got Derek Huff. So it is kind of seems like a setup a little bit. But if they do pay the pros that less, like I saw the comments in the TikTok and someone said like at this point the pros are like more known than the celebrities, which is kind of true.
It is true.
Some of the celebs are like, who? Like, and Tori Spelling is big, and so is Anna Delvey, and I'm like, those are the first two to get eliminated. Like it's crazy. Over Carl Winslow or Eric Roberts, like they really couldn't walk, you know, and it's like that's crazy. But Tori Spelling, I was surprised. Anna Delvey just has a bad attitude, so I think people were like, get her out. But
yeah,
I was surprised.
Well, her partner, he did an interview where he said that during the press line, like they couldn't find Anna, and then they found her crying in the bathroom because she was getting like in one of the interviews they read to her all the mean comments.
Oh my God, why?
That is so bad.
Yeah.
Like
she doesn't seem like a crier though.
I mean, maybe she like seems like that, but deep down she does get affected by. I mean, like look at you in like the fiery days. You know what I mean? Like, you would still get affected a little bit, right? If people were mean.
You know what's so funny is yes, back in the day, but that's also because I would like didn't know how to regulate my emotions.
Oh,
but like
see.
now, people do say mean things, and like it truly like maybe I'm like so numb, but I think she would be numb to it too. Whereas like I seem like a crier, but like it doesn't affect me too much. I mean, I'm so used to people saying mean things, so it's like kind of like I don't know. It does affect, of course it affects you. You hear bad things, but also like, it was the interviewers to say that too, because like no one wants to hear it to their face. Like, oh my God, did you hear all these like horrible things about you? But she doesn't seem, but you're right. Maybe those people who seem the hardest are soft inside. That's why they have a hard exterior.
And I don't know. I feel, especially if they don't get paid as much, I feel bad for Ezra because he like went in to with like, you know, dealt
Yes.
a awkward hand because he's like, obviously he wants to support his partner, but he can't support her criminal past. So it's like also puts him in a weird spot. And like her attitude being so like not excited.
Awful.
Yeah.
And he said that too. And I think it's his first year as a pro. So everyone was
I'm
like, this
sad.
sucks. Like that's who you get. So
he seems really sweet too.
No, he does. Like I obviously don't know him, but like interviews, he always seems really nice.
Really
and
sweet.
he tried his best with her but she shouldn't have been on the show in the first place. So
yeah, they always have to have a stunt though at Dancing with the Stars, don't they?
Then that's why it should just be canceled. If you have to have a stunt, it's like just cancel it then. Like that's just so like it really was. Anna Delvey was the most talked about, and I'm like that's so embarrassing.
I really like Ilona. Is she a rugby player for the Olympics? I think she's with Alan Burston.
Oh,
I like that. I like her a lot. I think she's like very sweet and
the
bubbly.
top runner.
And I like that he lifted her at one point, and then she also lifted him because she's so like built and like she's like more muscular
cute. Wait,
than
I
him.
didn't see that one. What this last night?
Yeah, they did.
I didn't see it
Time
all.
of my life.
She lifted him?
Yeah, they did. They each lifted each other at one point.
That's fierce.
Yeah, because she's like, I think
so
she's
strong.
like stronger than, like she's more muscular than
I
he
need to
is.
see that. I didn't finish watching it last night. I saw like Steven's performance, but I didn't watch the whole thing.
I
Oh my
literally
gosh.
just see clips, and I see,
I wish
and
I
I
would've
really
seen
like
it.
Ilona. She's really pretty, and like I like her attitude because she was getting a lot of like hate during the Olympics by people saying like she's not feminine enough or whatever.
Oh my God, people are so annoying.
And now like I think she's obviously one of the most like coming out of the Olympics, out of Paris, is like really making a whole career like in the industry now. So I think that's like a big
I love it.
yeah.
Yeah, all these Olympic athletes just like killing it on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 2 Olympic athletes, there's 2 Bachelor stars. It's kind of wild, actually. I like Joey,
a
the
football
Bachelor.
player.
Oh, is there?
Yeah,
I don't even know.
he's hot, that football player. But,
What's his name?
I'm so bad with all of their names.
The athletes I never really care about. They're usually never that good.
Danny Amendola.
Oh, yeah. Who's he with? Does it say?
His partner is Whitney Carson. How could I forget Whitney?
Who's Xandra?
I guess because there's a headline that he's shooting down Xandra Pole dating rumors, but I think he's has a partner. I don't know. Anyway, but then there's another showmance or something, right? There was like one couple that's doing like a showmance.
Brett, I saw it. It's like, they were like canoodling from like a top camera. They caught him. Gleb. Is it
Yes,
Gleb?
it's Gleb. Gleb and Brooks Nader.
Yeah.
And I guess Gleb is like known for doing his little showmances or
Who's
whatever.
Gleb?
The dancer.
And the partner is who?
Brooks Nader, but I don't know who she is.
I don't either. And I watched the show. I'm like, wait, which ones are they?
I don't watch the show, and I'm having to do all this like.
Oh no! I just saw Gleb and that girl, and I was like, oh, I don't know.
Because
Yeah.
somehow I ended up on Dancing with the Stars Twitter, and I have no idea how I got there because I don't watch the show.
They're just like, here's which one to
Yeah,
see.
then all of a sudden it's like all these people doing like Dancing with the Stars team. People are annoyed about this showmance because I guess they always push a showmance. Like last year it was like the Harry Riley one a lot,
yeah.
and now like and they keep doing Brooks and Gleb, and then all the Dancing with the Stars people like, we're tired of Gleb and these showmances. The only time he was serious was when he was with Shangela because he didn't want to like hook up with her. So yeah.
Yeah. Ew, I hate the whole thing. I hate the whole like fake showmances, real showmances. I feel like HR should step in, but you guys can't date each other. You know what I
Honestly,
mean?
yeah.
Because like, doesn't that put you off like from the show, right? Knowing so many people get with their partners, even if the partners are married, like the guy from Shark Tank and stuff like that. Like I feel like it's just so off-putting to watch. You're just like, or you wouldn't want them to go on. I think it's Joey's fiance from The Bachelor who had to be like, she went on TikTok defending it and being like, you guys, that's their job. Like, that's what they're supposed to be doing. But as we've seen, I think it's over like a dozen people have gotten with their partners from Dancing with the Stars.
Common.
Yeah, so it's kind of like an ick thing. And it's like, I guess, blame the people involved. But I think that should be a strict rule. And if it happens, you shouldn't be allowed to come back. I just feel like it's like the guy from The Bachelor that hosted, Chris Harrison. And, it's like once there's like a line that's like crossed somehow. I was like, obviously his was something different. But in general, I just don't think you should be canoodling with like work people. If you're professional, be there to be professional. And you can't date. And if you date, you should quit. Isn't that how the workplace is? Like if you're dating people, like you can't work together, you have to be transferred or something.
I think each place is, I want to say it depends on like the positions and stuff. I think.
You
I
need
don't
to
know.
disclose it. Like,
Yeah.
You need to disclose it first.
Because it's like, yeah, what if like something happens and you have to like work together? And it just, I don't know. I feel like Dancing with the Stars, like, I don't know. I just would be like a little sus because who was the one that went off with the Shark Tank? Kim Johnson. She like danced afterwards and I'd be like, I don't know if I want. This is like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess at the end of the day, like Dancing with the Stars is just like a reality show, just like the rest of them, right? And it's like
Yeah.
those showmances are like plot lines to push or whatever.
Ugh. But it's not like a dating show.
I think it's like masqueraded as like, you know, like a talent competition. But at the end of the day, like it's all about stunts and, you know,
That's true.
like look at
Yeah.
Anna Delvey and
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very true. I don't know who I'd want to partner with on that show. I don't know. Nobody.
it was kind of fierce with JoJo having like a girl partner. Like that would be fierce if you had like a girl partner.
I'm just not strong. I'd be the one definitely lifting, and I'm definitely not a strong person. But I couldn't be with a Pasha who like definitely couldn't lift me. Is there anybody strong that could lift me?
Maybe Ezra.
Yeah,
He looks strong. Yeah, and he's like tall.
I dance with the partners for sure that have like been able to like lift me back in the day. I always thought that was so cool. I was like, wow, you can like carry me. I remember like on tour, like dancers like lifting me up, and I was like even like one. I remember at the end of Dreams Are Made Of, I like hopped on one, and I was like, wow, you're so strong. Like I just felt so like petite and tiny. I was petiter and tinier back then, but that'd be so fun. Yeah, I love the ones where you could like lift it up and you feel tiny. So cool. I loved Eric Huff. He did it with Charlie D'Amelio, the Time of Our Life, and they did the like lift. And that lift is so hard to do. Like even professional dancers, like it's so. Did they do that? That couple, they lift straight up.
Yeah, I think
Wow, that's hard.
her partner Alan like lifted her, like did that big one at the end, but there was like a one in the middle where she lifted him. Yeah, they were like both able to do the same like
fierce.
lift or whatever. Yeah,
I couldn't lift people. I like the idea of that, but I couldn't lift. Did JoJo lift? I wonder if she lifted her girl.
I don't know.
She seemed strong.
I think she was, and she was like bigger. Her partner, I remember, was like is small.
Oh, was
like,
it Jenna or
petite.
something?
It was Jenna, yes.
Yeah.
And I think she did more of like the lifting or
I
stuff,
love
or
it.
the more like masculine. Or
Well,
whatever.
JoJo causing a scene with her Lady Gun cover.
I was surprised. So she's
Yeah.
on the cover of Lady Gun, which is it a new publication? I haven't like heard of it before.
I don't know. I don't know. I shot for them. I don't know if I should say that, but I did shoot for them recently, like before this came out. And I hadn't heard of them either, but I was like, fierce, I want to do
Fierce.
it.
Yeah, I like
and
the
even like the
concepts.
concepts, everything like was so cool and so different. So maybe they're newer.
Yeah.
It was a good cover.
Yeah, it caused a lot of controversy because she had like a bedazzled like little like ab plate and then a bedazzled
And
like
chest.
yes,
With
and then,
nipples.
and then a bedazzled like crotch, which was like a penis. I
Oh,
guess?
is that what it was supposed to be?
It was like a bulge, yeah. So it looked like
Oh.
yeah. But I honestly thought it was fierce. I didn't know
Yeah.
it was like getting backlash. Like I saw it and I was like, wow, she looks great. Like I love the hair and makeup.
Yeah.
I thought like I think we said too, like if she went that direction
Yes.
instead of Karma, like that would have been
No, that's totally like a rebrand because she's like sexy. She's grown. Her hair's done. Like it looks good. It's not like this like, and maybe that's what she wanted, like a clown kind of persona or whatever. But this looks like a very sexy, edgy. Like yeah, this is.
and like it's still provocative. It's still like, you know,
It's still her. It's
Yeah.
still bling. You know, it's glitzy and blingy. But then there's like this masculine thing, and I liked it. I loved it. I thought she looked really
me
good.
too. I thought it was great. I was so confused why people were hating on it. I think people just
know.
don't like her, so like anything she does.
Yeah.
But a lot of people were like, well, if this was Chapel Roan that wore this, you guys would be gagged, you know?
Yeah, I mean Chapel gets a lot of hate on her own too, but I
But
feel
not
like
for her outfits. For
that's true.
yeah.
That's true. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think JoJo will always get that bad rap just because she's her.
Yeah.
But that would have been a good rebrand. She should stick with that for sure. Because I know when I did the shoot with them, like they had like a stylist. They like picked everything out and stuff. So I don't know if this was like her creative. Like the one I did with them was like not my creative, but it was so good and so different than anything I would have done. I was like, oh, this is so not me, but I love it.
Yeah.
So maybe she didn't pick it. In which case, keep going that direction because it was
Yeah,
a good
maybe hire
direction.
them.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
it's
always
beautiful.
say
It
that
looks
whenever there's
great.
like a stylist on set. God, I really should hire a stylist because they really do know how to like dress you and like what you are and like what you should be dressing in. So maybe that's her route. I loved it. I thought it looked really good. I like JoJo. I do have a soft spot, like I said, when she's not saying crazy stuff. Like I like her. I think she's talented and pretty, and she does say wild things. But you know, I guess that's her beliefs. I don't know. I guess you can't judge her if she's sticking by it. If she's not trolling. I don't know. I still want her to come on the podcast. JoJo, you are invited here anytime.
Even though you're not invited to JoJo Siwa now.
That's okay. I'd rather someone come on my podcast.
And, you know, she's about like 40 minutes away, so I don't think you would even go there if...
Is she that far?
With traffic, yeah, right?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you're not in the immediate 2 exits from me, yeah, for sure.
She's kind of deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I get invited, I'll let you know. I love the bling piece. I love her bling everything. She has been a bling queen for a while.
Yeah.
Anyone who's into bling, Denny Directo, JoJo, I'm here for.
There was another influencer who was into bling, but got their necklace, I guess, either
What?
lost or stolen, and it was worth a bling necklace that was worth $100,000.
What influencer?
Do you want to take a guess?
Okay. Influencer had a $100,000 necklace
On
stolen.
a red carpet, and it either got lost or stolen. It's unknown. It's missing.
Influencer Haley Bailey. She's the only one I could think of.
Have you heard of Swaggy Wolf Dog?
No. I like the name though.
It's a husky dog that has a total of 10 million followers, and they wore a custom necklace, a custom diamond chain that is worth $100,000, and it went missing at the iHeartRadio
Someone stole it?
Wango Tank. Well, I forgot what it was called.
Oh, iHeartRadio.
Festival, whatever.
Oh,
yeah.
the one Camilla was at.
Yes, the one Camila Cabello. We're not even alleging that Camila Cabello stole the necklace. Can you imagine?
Is Camilla there?
She's like, let me pet this dog.
So it's insinuate someone stole it, basically.
It's saying that it's lost or missing. The owners of Swaggy's team, put up an announcement declaring a cash reward for anyone who finds it.
She look in the poop.
Did he eat it?
Very Jane the Virgin. He lost the diamond ring to was it the dog? Was it a dog?
The baby.
Oh yeah, the baby ate the diamond and it came out in its poop. I was
Really?
like, what? And Jane the Virgin of all things. Yeah. Well, how big was the necklace? Are they? Is it a big diamond piece or
It
what?
was like a big circle. You can kind of see it
How
here.
do you lose it?
I don't know.
Someone stole it for sure.
Well,
Oh,
dogs do lose
oh.
their collars all the
Yeah,
time as they
that's
shake them
true.
off.
If
That
it
could easily come off.
Shook it. Yeah.
There's a lot of animal news today.
There is a lot of animal hot
they're
topics.
taking over social media.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah,
that's the most
look,
interesting
Swaggy
thing.
has a photo with Taylor Swift. I'm sure friggin' Mudang will have a photo with Taylor Swift next.
Is he in LA? Maybe we could get to Swaggy.
I think he is in LA because the iHeart Festival was in LA. So
I would love to meet Swaggy.
yeah.
I love it. Did you know about him before this?
I saw when he had the photo with Taylor Swift because Taylor looked really good and Swaggy looked shook to be like, look how like Swaggy is gagged. To
Is
meet
that a
Taylor.
Getty image?
That's on Swaggy's Instagram
Oh,
account.
okay,
yeah.
so they just took it. It looks like a Getty image shot.
Yeah, it looks like really
He does look
professional.
gagged to be there. I'd be gagged to be there too.
But yeah, that was at Coachella. Swaggy, I guess Swaggy makes a lot of public appearances.
I
but-
love when animals. I told you that pug. I forgot his name, but that pug that I met at the Views tour. Do you know? I don't even know who it is.
Was it Doug the pug?
Doug the pug. Yes. Yeah, he was everywhere.
Everywhere.
Doug the pug.
Yeah.
And the owners just took him around everywhere. And I was like, that's kind of fierce, actually. And this dog was so famous. Everyone wanted a picture with Doug the pug. I just sent it to Jimmy. I think I have a picture with Doug the pug, actually. I'll send it to him. Insert it. Because it's like, who's promoting these? Do they have agents? Do they have PR?
Remember before that was like Grumpy Cat Grumpy Cat was very big on YouTube back in the day. And Grumpy Cat even got a movie or a show voiced by Aubrey Plaza.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
On Nickelodeon or something?
One of those,
Oh my
yeah.
God, that's wild. I think that's amazing. But also, is it good for the animal? I don't know.
I don't know either. I remember Grumpy Cat would be at VidCon or something. Like,
And what are they just meeting people? That seems not like ethical.
I think I interviewed one. I don't know if it was Grumpy Cat, but one of the viral
We
animals
have to
I
see.
definitely interviewed when I
Where?
was at VidCon at Access Hollywood. It was back in the day.
Do you have the interview? We should react to it.
I have to look for it. Maybe I do. That'd be a good one to add to.
Yeah. Okay. Reacting to your animal interviews. How many animals have you
I
interviewed?
don't know. I don't think that many.
That's a good
but
one, though.
I do remember. I think it was Grumpy Cat.
Put it on the list. That with the pizza. Okay, I also have to tell you about this pizza find. This like hack. It's a Domino's one. You order the pan pizza from Domino's, and then instead of the marinara sauce, you get the garlic parmesan sauce. Have you tried that?
No, but I've seen it when I order on the app.
Yeah, so instead of marinara, you do the garlic parmesan, and then you get triple cheese over it. It looks so good. So it's like you bite into it, and it's like this white. Everything's like this big white cheese layer, like baked pizza. It was so good. I'm like dying to try it. I almost ordered it last night when I was like passed on the glam room. I almost was like, let me have some of that pizza. But then
I love
was
your
like,
recreation.
yeah, that's kind of how I was. And I wanted to get that Domino's pizza. It looked so good, but I wasn't cute, and I wanted to like do a video about it. But I was like, well, next Patreon, we should do that too. Either that or the pizza, whatever we decide. But
Or both.
oh yeah, a pizza taste test.
Yeah.
We should do a blind wasn't that a thing where you taste pizza from everything like Papa John's, Domino's, and you have to like guess which one it is?
Also very dealt to work with the Diet Coke, you know? Yeah.
Yes. I gotta get her on here.
Yes, you really do.
Anyways, that was just me thinking of a pizza thought.
That does sound really good though.
And it looked so good too. Wait, can you give me my phone so I can show them? Sorry, I hate to be this person.
No, I want to
looked
see.
So good.
Maybe I'll get that for dinner.
Oh, you have to let me know how it is. Maybe I'll get that for dinner. Trying the viral Domino's pizza everyone's been trying.
Whoa.
And the order is garlic parm sauce with extra tried cheese. He got Philly steak pan on his.
That cheese looks good too.
It's Hassan Eats. Did I say the video? Hold on, let me go to his thing real quick like that. Maybe it's a
Piker?
No, can you imagine?
I could.
It looks so good. It's like just so cheesy and.
Oh, it kind of looks like me. Oh my god, I was gagged. I think it's just the glass. I was like, wait.
His glasses. It looks so bomb. I guess he got like steak. Oh my god. God, the way people just eat make you just so hungry. I love that his whole thing is just eating food. Wow, what a great. Shout out Hassan Eats. Oh my god, yeah, he has like the lava cakes. Oh, he does like special orders. Why is everyone sleeping? Anyways. Okay, sorry. I get hungry at this time. How come more people are talking about Lady Gaga? I feel like I see her everywhere, but no one's like talking about her. Like she's doing a bunch of Joker screenings.
Yeah, that's another thing. I guess it is kind of a hot topic. It is something that I was pondering lately. I was like, damn, Joaquin Phoenix hates infamously hates doing press or interviews or whatever. So the whole Joker press tour is just Lady Gaga. And I was
Wait, he's not doing press for it?
No, Lady Gaga's doing it alone. Like all the junkets and stuff.
Like she definitely could carry the movie on her back, but that pisses me off so much. It's like
that's
you're
what I was
a movie
thinking
star.
too. Yeah,
it's part of the job. Like,
and
don't be annoying.
That's like everyone's like, well, he just hates doing interviews, blah blah blah. But I'm like,
So
if it was if it was a woman, if it was like Nicole Kidman, like I'm trying to think someone on like the Joaquin Phoenix level, like Oscar winner or whatever. If it was like a Jennifer Lawrence and Nicole Kidman who was like.
Refusing to do it.
Refusing to promote the movie, was just doing it. Can you imagine?
Oh, yeah. I feel like wasn't that the case with Florence Pugh, when she wasn't promoting?
Oh, Don't Worry, Darling.
She's not even promoting the film and not even knowing the backstory. She had reason not to promote it or whatever.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, Joaquin just chooses not to, even though he's the star of these huge franchise films.
Uh-huh.
It just gives off I am an artist. I'm serious. I'm better than that. I don't need to do it or whatever.
I think that literally is it. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate those kind of people. It's just so pretentious. I know Leonardo DiCaprio's kind of the same way, and it's just I don't know, do press for it. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
There's fans of you somewhere. It's you don't have to pretend to be I'm the Joker. I'm mysterious. No one cares.
Especially it's the movie that got you an Oscar. It made you a lot of money. You're making twice, 3 times as much as you were on the first one for this one. You know, and Lady Gaga isn't making as much as Joaquin Phoenix,
which is wild.
So,
she's wildly more popular than Joaquin Phoenix, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, and pop culture. Yeah, I guess in the movie world, he's technically considered. I don't know. He has won Oscars for acting. Lady Gaga won for song, technically, even though she's a nominee. So I guess in the acting world, he's more legit, technically. But in my eyes, I think it's Lady Gaga who's.
And having to do all the publicity, it's gonna be a hit, of course, but it's I don't know, it's a respect thing too for the fans.
It's tracking not to not do well. It's what
does that mean, tracking not to do well?
It's the prediction based off pre-sales and buzz and stuff. It's not gonna make as much as the first one. The first Joker made $1 billion at the box office, but yeah, this one isn't projected to do as well. And then I think. And it's also not getting as well received. The first Joker wasn't that well received at first either, by critics. But I think if the movie does badly, people will blame Gaga, which is also sad because she's the woman in it, and it's more musical, you know.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. I feel bad for Lady Gaga.
Yeah, I would blame Joaquin Phoenix for if it's predicted to do bad.
He should have promoted it more.
Yeah, honestly, because people like him. Obviously, they go see that movie, so do the press. And he is relatively funny when I've seen him in interviews. He seems to have a quirky kind of demeanor about him. So I think he would do fine when he gives speeches. He's always kind of funny. I don't know. He has a weird charm to him, so I think it would do well if he did press. That's annoying because it's also just also lazy. It's also disrespectful to the fans. It's people want to see you, they never get to see you, and this is the one time you Ariana Grande going hard for Wicked.
She is working.
Yeah, she is I'm gonna make sure this is a success, that everyone sees it, everything I do, and talk about. She's making an album at the same time. I respect that so much more, and she's a huge star and arguably doesn't need to do press for Wicked, but it's you want to see it, you want to see the hype as everyone does, Margot Robbie. It's giving lazy. It's giving straight man, and I hate it. Mm-hmm. It's giving entitled. It's giving like I'm better than this, even though Lady Gaga's out there passing out popcorn at the screenings.
Yes, and I love it. Doing the influencer screening, taking photos with everyone. I think that's so fierce.
No, it is, and also like she doesn't need it either. And the fact that she's getting paid less is actually ridiculous. They should at least be getting paid equal because okay, maybe he's won an Oscar, but star power, like she has the stands, she has people coming to like see the movie. Ugh. Hate it. I hate that world so much.
I know. And she also was in this like special on Netflix where she talked about like, you know, remember all those rumors back in like the 2010s, like, oh, does Lady Gaga have a penis? Like, is she secretly trans? Yeah. She like talked about like, she got asked recently, like, why didn't you ever like clarify that you're a woman or whatever? And her response was like so slay. She was like, I didn't feel like a victim with that lie, and I didn't feel like a victim with that lie, and I thought, what about a kid who is being accused of that, who would think that a public figure like me would feel shame? I've been in situations where fixing a rumor was not in the best interest of the well-being of other people, and I thought that was like fierce because she didn't want to like insult the trans community by making it seem like it was a bad thing if she was, you know. Yeah. I think that's so cool.
I love that too. I think a lot of like actors are like that too. I like when they're accused of being gay or something, and they're like,
just
well,
like whatever.
Yeah, like if they want to think that, who cares? Like it's not anything to like clarify, anyways. I love that rumor. I wish that was a rumor about me. That's kind of fierce, actually.
It's kind of fierce, right?
I kind of remember that, kind of not, but I kind of love that.
I think even like Anderson Cooper, I want to say. Oh yes, Anderson Cooper in 2011 asked if she had about the rumors that she had a male appendage.
And to her face,
to her face in a sit-down interview. Yeah.
Oh, he's overrated for sure. There's like a generation I'm waiting to retire, and that's like Anderson Cooper, who's the one
Andy
that's always
Cohen. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like, all right, let's just keep it moving. It's like I don't know. I love it. Like when Ellen retired, like no one missed her. You know what I mean? It's like she made the money. Now she's back. Like we don't. I want Rosie back. I don't want Ellen back. You know what I mean? But I just that's yikes.
Oh
well, hopefully they're out. Who is like a new male host? Oh, I guess Ryan Seacrest, but yuck.
New?
As far as who's like the new wave of male hosts?
That's a good question. I feel like it's a lot of like all the new hosts are like podcasters, right? Like I feel like those are the new things. Look at like the press tours now. Like everyone's doing Hot Ones and Chicken Shop Date. You know, like
oh yeah, you're right.
Like
Chris Olsen is doing it.
Wait, he's doing?
Wasn't he doing? Or no, he's doing. Right? Isn't he? No.
Jake Shane.
Jake Shane, yes. Yeah, he's the new.
Jake Shane is the new, yeah.
He could take over Anderson Cooper and Danny Cohen combined. That'd be such a slay. I like it. You, Denny Directo. Those are the males we need in charge. I see it, actually. That'd be so slay. There's so many girls. There's like Kelly Clarkson, different, but they're already talented. Like they're so talented in singing.
That's
like,
true.
Let's go without like a talent do the hosting. You know what I mean? Like they're so talented. Yeah. They just have to retire. Sometimes when you're just too old, you just like Anderson Cooper asking that question is actually wild. That sounds like something my grandpa would ask somebody. It's like, oh, do you got a male penis? Like. Who cares?
Oh,
like,
it's
why?
So weird.
Why is that your business? That's so weird.
It is. That whole 2010s were a weird time.
I was blacked out in an alley most of it.
Maybe it was for the best. You missed a lot of problematic stuff.
We have to talk about, though, my favorite hot topic.
I've been saving this one for the end.
Is it?
Bridgerton?
Bridgerton
Ball.
Okay, well, we can save it for the end. Is
this the end? We're on the end,
we're going to get there. Because when Mo said it earlier, I thought it seemed like you didn't know what he was talking about. So I was like, this is everything.
I haven't gone fully into it yet because I thought that you would, but I know I have the gist. But
okay, I want to go fully into it.
I know that you would have the tea.
But we also talk about Modern Family. I have a Modern Family update. Did you see what is his name? The one who plays Cam, Eric Stone Street.
He was Eric Stone
Street. His own review
because he was supposed to get a spinoff.
Mitch and Cam, and they had like one of the original creators of the show on board, writers. It was gonna be a spinoff of their life in Missouri, and they didn't get it. And he was just doing this whole thing like it would have been a slam dunk, and how like they rejected the show basically. But surprisingly, the TikTok comments, as much as I would love to see it because I love Modern Family, TikTok comments were not on his side.
Really?
They were very much like, no, it has to be the whole family. No, it wouldn't be a hit like a Joey from Friends, the spinoff. You know what I mean? Because he basically was like, this is a slam dunk. It would have been a hit. But he said he was personally offended that they did not decide to pick up the show.
I'm kind of like you. I thought in my head, that sounds like it would be but maybe it wouldn't. If that's what people are saying, maybe it wouldn't have been a hit.
People were not having. I was surprised because, like, I feel like they are the breakout somewhat of the. I mean, the whole ensemble is great, but I mean, they are kind of like the humor of the show.
Yeah, they're like
for sure.
Big, I guess. I don't know. Maybe the Like the Ariel Winter, Sarah Hyland. I feel like those two were also really popular. Haley, I think Haley's plot lines were really popular. Maybe she should have got a spin-off.
I think
or
Haley
something.
hates Haley. Because did you see her outside
No.
of Little Shop of Horrors? She's currently Audrey in Little Shop of Horrors. So jealous. Love it. She's amazing. But these fans stopped her and asked her to say a line from Modern Family. And like someone's recording it, right? And like, can you do this for Modern Family? She goes, ooh, no, that's awkward. Like, I don't want to. And and the fans were like nice. They were like young. They were like, oh, like you don't have to if you don't want to. And she's like, yeah, no. And she was like nice about it. Obviously, that's such an awkward thing. Like that, I always think that's so weird when you ask someone to like do something like that in public, like they're a monkey, like dance monkey, you know. And she's like, no, that's awkward. And then all the comments were like she hated Haley, and I don't know if that's
Did
true.
She really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Who was the other one? Oh my God, what's his name? Adam Devine. Yes, Adam Devine.
Yeah.
Because
he was on it towards the end.
he was on it. He was her boyfriend, and then for a while, then he left the show he got like another job, and he said that he would love to come back and be her boyfriend again or something. I don't know.
No, why did he leave then?
I guess he
Pitch
just
Perfect
felt like, he honestly maybe so.
I don't know. That was the right choice.
I loved Pitch Perfect. But you could have been in if they reboot Pitch Perfect. You could be in it.
I'll be in anything. I'll be in Menendez Brothers too. I don't care. Like I could be Kitty, you know. Put me in. But yeah.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah, no, they're. I mean, I like the show. I like it. And now I'm watching it. I'm like, it's pretty good. I was in it, season 3.
Well, some of the best writing is for Mitch and Cam. Like they have some of the best.
Is it the best writing, or are they just the best at like saying the lines? Because all of it's
like
pretty smart.
Storylines, because the storylines are so
true.
complicated and interesting with them.
I do love Phil and Claire. Like I do love actually everybody. I even love Jay and Sophia Vergara. I forget her name. What is her name? Gloria. I always forget it.
But
she's so
I think
good on
it's just
it
the
too.
expectation of a spin-off to be as big as the original show. That's where people, I think, miss the mark.
Yeah, because like they
Because it
said,
doesn't have to be as big as Modern Family. It just has to be a good sitcom that
Joey
you can
from
enjoy.
Friends really flopped.
Yeah.
Like that one was really bad.
bad.
And they had like Portia de Rossi, like right? Was Portia or no? It's the other one. It's like Portia or was it Portia?
I have no idea. I remember watching that first episode, but I have no recollection of anything except I remember vaguely the set, like him living in the apartment or whatever, but that's all I remember.
It's like the Italian girl from Sopranos who's also on Desperate Housewives, but I don't think it's Portia de Rossi. I think it's what is her name? She's fierce. I like her and everything. And she was a big star, and I was like, oh, that didn't do well. It's like so weird.
Jennifer Coolidge,
No.
Andrea Andrews, Drea DiMatteo?
Yeah. Drea DiMatteo. She was in everything. I love her. She's so good. All right, let's get into it. It's the biggest hot topic. I don't think it's going to be the thumbnail, but I'm so excited
Maybe
about
it
this.
will be. You never
I
know.
love that we're a
should
White
be.
Sox
It
crew.
should be.
Huh? What?
It should be.
Should be the
Bridgerton.
title. Is it? I don't even know if it was kind of all over the For You page, and I was so excited about it. Bridgerton Ball gone wrong in Detroit, Michigan. Ugh. Detroit, I'm so sorry for you. Everyone looked fierce. So they were, okay, we were just talking about this, how we missed the Bridgerton Ball hype. Because like here in LA, they had one at like the Biltmore Hotel, which is like this beautiful hotel. Like Frankie Grande was like the diamond of the season. Like it was so fierce. Do you remember this?
Well, that one was was that the Netflix official one?
Yes.
Yes.
So I think they thought like, oh, it's probably going to be like that, right?
I think probably, right?
Close.
But yeah, like they're like, oh, because everyone came dressed. Like they were dressed. There was like a costume contest. They're like, yes, we're gonna come dressed. Tickets were $150 to $1,000 for like a VIP ticket. And this was in Detroit a couple nights ago, and like it was like flooded by the outlets or whatever. It was giving Wonka in Scotland. It's so wild. And then the company is out there. The company that put this on is like out there, and they basically were like, well, we can give you a credit to the next event or something like that. So basically they're all asking for a refund because they show up. There's no Bridgerton decor. No one's checking names at the door. Random people who are not even dressed as Bridgerton are in there. The best part of all of this, though, the entertainment, they had one violinist playing classical music and a stripper on a pole. Did you see
Yes.
it? I mean, that I almost
And
didn't believe.
The song in the background, I think, was Maroon 5
Oh, God.
when she was dancing.
Oh, my God. And you just see a couple people dressed as Bridgerton behind her. I'm like, what? It was so wild. No decor, no food, one stripper. I'm like, what is this? Poor Bridgerton. Like, I really do feel like the Netflix Bridgerton who put on all those events need to go put one on for all those people in Detroit that had a ticket to this. Like, I know it's not their fault, but it would be such a good PR move. And bring the whole cast. Actually fly everyone there to the set right now. That's what they should do. That would be so cool.
Yeah, and they did have like a touring event. It was called the Queen's Ball of Bridgerton Experience. Like that was the Netflix one.
Oh, there was.
Yeah, so they did do a touring one. So I feel like I think you're right. People got it mixed up for this one because it was called the Detroit Bridgerton themed ball.
Okay, well, they were clear about it. They're like, it's a Bridgerton theme. Like, it's not official Bridgerton.
And it was described as a Bridgerton event. They were going to have classical music, a good dinner. There was going to be a play, and then they were going to pick the diamonds of the season. And obviously none of that was there.
Well, there was a costume contest winner. He had a cowboy hat and cowboy boots, and he won. And I'm like, wait, but I saw so many fierce girls dressed in royalty and tiara.
And the best dress was supposed to win a cash prize. And
of like $2,000 or something.
They did not win the cash prize.
Oh, he didn't get the cash prize?
They didn't get cash, no.
Well,
I think the guy with the boots got it.
did he get cash?
I don't know what he got, but he's the one that won it.
Maybe we got to call for a story
Because
about it.
Maybe he was representing the Alamo at that time.
Maybe that takes place in the same period, 1836. He got the memo. I mean, they really should be extras on the next season of Bridgerton because they're filming now.
They should get something because obviously they're big fans. They paid a lot of money.
And they dressed up. Like, people look so nice. Like,
carriages. Yeah. People came with carriages.
Well, that's what I understand. So people rented those, or that was part of the experience?
No, people rented carriages to come and show up to the ball.
How do you rent carriages in like downtown Detroit? Like, that's so weird. You couldn't do that in LA. Like, just get a carriage to go down there.
Maybe New York. They have those in New York.
Really? In downtown?
I think you would have to get it from like Burbank and then.
Really? How do they get that there from Burbank? In a car, or like they take it down the highway?
They have like trailers, like horse trailers.
That's a lot of work. Whoever did that should be cast in the show then, because that's a lot of work. I was honestly jealous though, because like
if you were there. It would actually be everything if you were like live on the scene for this.
Oh, if I was single Trish, or even if it was just me and Moses and like we didn't have kids, I would 100% fly to Michigan just to do it. Like, not even because like I think I was pregnant when it was happening the first time here. I think it was 2022, and I remember like wanting to go, even though I never even saw Bridgerton. I was like, that looks so fun. I want to do this. But now that we're fans, I definitely would have gone to like a Bridgerton event. Like, that sounds like a dream, because the ones here had the dancing and the queen. And,
they were legit.
Yeah, I think they did say they had a Queen Charlotte lookalike, but I didn't see her. They said there was.
Oh, at this one?
Yeah, she was greeting people, but she was greeting people in like 21st century lingo. She was like, "Hi, welcome to the ball."
Kind of Bridgerton, honestly, right?
That's
they don't really,
true.
Right?
Yeah, keep it a little more updated, a little more fresh.
Yeah.
Like, hey, come on in. Yeah, gosh, they tried. I wonder what's going to happen. I wonder if they're going to get any sort of redemption from Netflix, or are they going to reach out, Sean Rhimes?
The event organizer issued a statement. They said, I love the name. Uncle and Me LLC is the event organizer.
I love it. It sounds like my business name when you didn't know people could know your business name. Like, I thought you just pick one for like the account name, and then now everyone knows your name. Like, what is that? Like, I was like, okay, like that's weird. Uncle and Me, also sus, should be investigated. Sounds weird.
Well, yours is also. I remember Jimmy the first time he got his the PayPal notification. Yeah. He was like gagged. He was like, I can't believe this is it.
I have to tell people it's from us every time I send it. I'm like, I screenshot and be like, that's from us. Like, I know it's dumb. Don't even ask. Because you're like, what is this?
But Uncle and Me LLC said, we understand that not everyone had the experience they hoped for at our most recent event Sunday night at the Harmony Club. And for that, we sincerely apologize. Our intention was to provide a magical evening, but we recognize the organizational challenges affected the enjoyment of some guests. We take full responsibility and accountability for these shortcomings. This is like my apology at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
Please know that we are working diligently to address all concerns to ensure that all guests have the enjoyable experience they deserve. We are committed to doing everything in our power to make this right. So it sounds like they might do a redo, and if they do, then I feel like you should be there.
I think they offered a credit to the next event. That's what I heard.
Yeah, which is kind of the worst because you know what the events they throw.
Yeah, it's like,
but
great.
Again, I feel like if Willy Wonka had a same event happen like that, I feel like people would want to go this time. Like, you would definitely show up as like a Oompa Loompa to that event. You know what I mean? Because It's like, I think it would be kind of iconic now. But do you think they actually tried? Do you think that was like their best attempt and like, we're sorry, we missed the mark?
I feel like there's no way, right? Like, I feel like they just kind of like, it's one of those things where they wanted to do it as quickly and cheaply as possible.
You think?
I really do think so. Because there was like, they had the tables, right? And then they had no one, they were all sitting together at one table. Like, it's kind of crazy. And then there's no one to pick up the food after. So all the trash is just like all over the ballroom. There's literally nothing on the walls. Like, not even like, I don't know.
A banner.
Yeah.
Like, at least the the Wonga experience had like banners
Yes.
and signs, and they
And
tried.
every footage I saw, it was like a bright light. There was no atmosphere at
Yeah.
all. Like there was zero. It was like white walls, bright lights.
That's like our wedding. That's exactly what ours was too. Like, wait, we paid $400,000 for white walls. Like, this is crazy.
But I
Maybe
think-
they tried. Maybe they got scammed. maybe those white walls were $400,000. Maybe they were like, this is it. And then they ran out of budget. You know what? I could see that happening though, because it happened to us before. So maybe they were scammed. They lost the budget and that was it. We're going to give them the benefit of the doubt, I guess. I mean, rightfully so. They should make it up to them. But I do think Netflix, because the story is so big, it would be such a slay to like put those people in the Netflix show.
It would, yeah. Even though they had no
Cool.
affiliation with it, it would be nice knowing that
Yeah.
they're obviously such dedicated fans that they paid all that money and they got dressed up and they wanted that to feel like they're
Experience.
immersed in the show.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to do something for them.
I know.
And invite them to the premiere of the next season at least, right?
Right.
At the
I
very
would put them in the
least.
show. I think that's what we need to do, because how fierce would that be?
Especially they have so many extras on that show.
Yeah, we say it all the time. We watch it, like in the wedding scene with Penelope and Colin. I was just like, we could definitely be them.
Yes.
We could be in that scene easily. Like, I don't understand. I mean, I think you have to be British, but who cares? Have a couple Detroit people in there,
Especially in not all of them have like acting roles or whatever. All those
No.
extras, they're just like there.
Yeah.
Anyone can look British, right?
Sure. I don't know. Do
I
they-
feel like you can look British in the right outfit.
Easily. Give me
Yeah.
the tavern maid. I'm there.
Moses definitely could look British. For
He
sure.
definitely
yeah.
looks British. You look British, Joe. You look British. Everyone looks a little British. Give us some fish and chips, some beans on toast, and then
Oh
we're
my
British
God.
all of a sudden. I love it. I love that they tried. I love that they got. I don't want to go to a flop event and be able to be interviewed, because that's so fun.
It
That's
is
so
fun.
fierce.
You get to do
yeah.
all the press rounds afterwards.
Oh,
Like you get
for
on
sure.
Today's Show or whatever.
I wonder how big it will get, because it's kind of. It just happened like what, yesterday? Then it
It
broke.
happened on Sunday, but yeah, I feel like it went
Oh.
viral yesterday.
Oh yeah. Well, I hope it gets some more press, some more.
Yeah,
pickup.
because the Wonka one, the Oompa Loompa got interviewed. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
even Entertainment Tonight interviewed the Oompa Loompa, I want to
I wonder
say.
where she's at.
Yeah, I wonder too.
It was funny because in Detroit, one of the like newscasters or whatever went there. Like the next morning, she's like, I went to go knock on the door to see if anyone was there cleaning up. I'm like, they wouldn't be cleaning up the next one. And they were like going up the stairs, like knocking on the door. It was very Chris Hansen meets Onision. Like it's very like, let's see if anyone's here. Nobody was there cleaning up. And so let's see. We wanted to see if anyone was cleaning up. I'm like, what would they say? That's so funny. I wonder if they did clean up. I wonder if they had to clean up. Did they get charged a cleaning fee?
I wonder. I mean, it didn't look like that much stuff, right? I feel like they could have easily done it. They had like two little thrones, and like a janky red carpet. I feel like it would have been easy to pack
No,
it
even
up.
the backdrop, you could see it's like what we have here. You can see the poles and the clamps
Oh,
holding
right,
a
with the-
backdrop.
it had
I
the
think yours
sparkly-
is more
to take a-
intricate.
to
No,
take
the
a-
Patreon
No,
one.
like
Oh,
when
the
we do that.
Patreon
it's
It
like-
was very Patreon vibes. Yeah.
It's set up to take a picture, but you see all behind the scenes. It's
Yeah.
not like you're not supposed to.
Yeah, it was bad. But
And also, what did that background have to do with Bridgerton?
no, it didn't. It was literally our
Yeah,
Patreon
right?
one.
I
It's
was
just-
like, what?
I
Just
guess
green.
just have a background, yeah.
It's like a
grass.
Party City Bridgerton event.
Yeah. Oh, Party City should have Bridgerton themed stuff. That'd be
They
fierce.
should.
Yeah.
I wonder who made the decision on having one stripper. Like what?
And she said, so she interviewed and she said they
Oh, she
called her
did.
3 hours before the event.
What?
And she offered them like different acts, like she can hang from her hair or do aerials and stuff. And they went with that.
The hair would have been cooler.
That would have been really cool.
They chose the pole.
They should have at least put her in like something a little Bridgerton-y.
That would have been fierce, a Bridgerton stripper. Like in the full garb, just like, woo. That would have been fierce. You know what? Like, kudos to her for just doing her job, honestly. She's like, I don't know what I'm doing here either, but I'm going to perform. She's famous for it now. That's wild. If you think about that, like, you think you're going to a Bridgerton experience, and then you're like, God, did we have a bad experience at an event? Like, not maybe even recently.
No, I just think, you thought we were going to a premiere and it was a screening.
Oh,
So that's why I thought about it. If we went there, you would be so embarrassed.
To Bridgerton?
You'd be like,
you're like, this is the
You're like-
Netflix.
I want to be invited to that one.
we're having Getty Images. I'm gonna be at the exclusive. Like
Exactly.
Netflix is having this big Bridgerton party in Detroit. They're flying us out.
and
would've been
she'd be
there.
the one that would pay $1,000 to get the
Oh.
VIP experience.
Absolutely. It's
And
like, this
then-
is a Bridgerton experience. I'm like, wait, Jonathan Bailey might be there. Nicola Coughlan might be there. I'm paying $15,000 to go to this event. I would go. That would have been. It is Harry the Beetlejuice. I mean, we were thankful to be there, but it was funny because you really did think, I thought it was like red carpet, Michael Keaton, everyone's gonna be there, and I was like,
Jenna Ortega.
yeah. And there was like a little cardboard cutout everyone was taking pictures next to, and Mo was like, get up there and do a picture. I was like, no.
I wish you did WB partner.
WB,
Yeah.
I'm not even WB partner. I'm WB invited.
No, I want you to take a photo with the
Oh.
Jenna Ortega cutout and like
WB partner.
like
Just say
Tara
it.
Yummy. Yeah.
Oh God, I know she was at the actual premiere. It was crazy because everyone was lined up to take a picture with the cardboard
Oh my
cutout of
God.
Beetlejuice, and Moses like was trying to get me to like stand in line and take a picture with that. I was like, absolutely not. Give me the free popcorn and let's go. I think we even spilled the free popcorn, didn't we? I was like,
Wow.
knocked it over. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And the
Oh
people
my
were
God.
fans, and I was like, I'm so sorry. Do you want me to clean it up? Like, it was awful. I mean, it wasn't awful. That wasn't awful. The popcorn falling was awful. It was a great experience. It was a great experience.
And the experience they made was really beautiful.
Yeah, it was
They
great.
put
It
so
looked
much-
really good.
It
Production.
looks good in
Yeah.
in person. It looks amazing.
Yeah.
And I think even the Willy Wonka, it was so surreal that it became something else. But here, the Bridgerton, there was just nothing. There's nothing to work with to even say
Right.
we tried or
Yeah,
this
yeah.
was
The-
interesting.
The Oompa Loompa, like all that kind of like added to it, right? They had a Willy Wonka. They had, there was
There was
stuff.
chocolate.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So if they had maybe like lemonades or something, that would have been kind of fierce. Or I didn't see the Queen Charlotte, so I guess they tried with that. I don't know, but I guess they were thinking the people were the ambiance. I don't know. It was. Oh God, it makes me sad to think
yeah,
about.
but then they didn't even pay a person to be at the door to check tickets. So
Yeah,
then
they
you
just
get mixed
tickets.
with people that are not in costume, so it ruins the ambiance. It's like they messed it up.
Yeah, there was someone in like a football jersey
Love that.
eating the food.
Wait, really? That's so
Yeah.
funny. I didn't even get to see all this footage.
The uncooked chicken.
Oh yeah, that was the thing they said. It was
I
uncooked
saw.
food. I was like, what?
I
Like,
forgot about
what
that.
does
Yeah.
I saw the plate. It was like chicken, green beans, and mashed potato or something. And the
Oh
mashed
my
potato
God.
was cold.
Oh, well, I mean, they got food, I guess. I thought there was like no food. But yeah, I guess undercooked food is not good either.
It's crazy. It is such a it's fun when too when like new details come out too because then
Yeah.
because it got rescheduled. It was supposed to be like earlier, like last month, and then they had to reschedule and they advertised it as like, oh, like we have so many people, we have to upgrade the venue. Very like us doing a meet and greet.
Oh,
And then it was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
and then someone replied, they had it on like TikTok, said that they originally tried having it at this other venue, but the venue canceled it because they wouldn't pay the remaining money to rent it.
Oh.
I was like, oh my God.
Big red flag.
Yeah.
That has happened too, I feel. Didn't that happen to us somehow? Where they moved it for, like, they had to move venues. Is this like a hot topic that happened?
We made that up.
What did we?
We made
What
it
did
up
we
for
say?
ourselves. We said if we did the gays and garlic bread in the
Oh.
party, and it was we'd have
Where
to
were we
move
gonna do
venues.
it? Oh.
Because if we sold out, so we're gonna move venues.
Oh, right. But did that come from someone saying that? Remember?
They used to do it back in the.
Oh. Was it the British YouTubers that said we got
Yes,
kicked out? We're moving to. Okay, maybe
yes.
that's where it was. Okay, where it's like, oh, we got to move venues. It's
Yeah.
too big. Yeah, that's wild. Well, I mean, they got to be on TV, which is cool. They got viral.
Yeah, the only like sad thing is that it was so much money. Like if it was cheaper, like the Wonka one was cheap, I think, right? It was like $50 or something.
Oh, yeah.
So that's kind of camp, right? But
Right.
This one is
like
so expensive.
$150 to $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the sad part. But if they didn't pay a lot of money, it's camp, I think, right?
Yeah.
Like it's so bad that it's kind of iconic.
Yeah, you like got a bad experience.
Yeah. But it's a part
I love
of
a bad
history.
experience. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like it's funny. It's
And then when they do the Bridgerton press tour, like there's no way they're not going to be asked about this, you know? Like this
well,
is
luckily it's far away. Maybe they'll.
I
skip
feel like
it.
it'll.
Still get
I
credit.
think it'll so. It'll be ET asking the question and be like,
That's-
"What did you think of that?"
You write the questions for Denny.
We surprise them with the stripper. And
That's so funny. That cast, I mean, I don't know how they'd handle it because I
if
feel
it
like
was Nicola, she would love. But yeah,
oh, for sure.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure she like is involved somehow. I feel like she'd be like, oh, we got to reach out to them or something. She's so fierce. She was with some hot guy recently. God, did you see it? It was like
it? I know she was in Fashion Week. Was it a Fashion Week?
it's like a famous actor, I think. Okay, I don't know. I follow way too much of her, but she was with some hot guy, and I was like, maybe they're dating.
I saw Amelia de Moldenberg interview her. I think it was the Gucci fashion show.
Really?
Yeah, and they were both so cute together.
Was she wearing Gucci? Mm-hmm. Love it. She's so cute. She's in the new Doctor Who. I was like, God, she really is gonna be that girl right now.
I was gonna say, you're finally gonna watch it with me.
Yeah. 'cause
Really?
yeah, she's in the
Wow,
new
that's
Doctor
big.
Who. I know we never watched the Jinx Monsoon one. I should have watched that one too because I love
I
her.
waited for you. I haven't seen that one
You
yet.
haven't watched it? I haven't watched it. On a Doctor Who. What's my next era? Watch out, everybody. Doctor Who is coming through. Ah. Wow, well, we really made it. We really made something. Out of,
a lot of animal news, but I mean, it's
love
what
it.
the people want, I guess. If the
Maybe
news
they're
went
all
by.
just in the thumbnail. There's animals around me. Like this became Animal Channel all of a sudden. Then we have to keep up with it. It gets 1 million views, so we just got to keep talking about animals. I'll do it all day long, honestly. I'll talk about Mudang. It's just so much fun to talk about Mudang and Pesto over like Cody Co and whoever else,
Yeah. Oh my God.
Just disaster.
Somehow we always make it work.
We always make it work. Well, you know what? I feel good. I feel great.
Oh, you turned around.
I turned around. I turned around. I'm excited about maybe Domino's, maybe not. I look cute. Maybe we should go out. I don't know. But where? Anyways, doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. Bridgerton. It could be like a Bridgerton look. This kind of Bridgerton
It
vibes.
is kind of Bridgerton, yeah.
It's giving who's the woman with the cane lady? What's her name? Is it not Lady Crane? Is it Lady Crane?
No idea.
Starts with
Danbury. Lady
Oh,
Danbury.
Lady Danbury, yes.
She's pink. She's in the pink house.
Yes.
I'm very Lady Danbury vibes today. So, love you, Bridgerton. Love you to the Detroit Bridgerton fans. And love to Pesto.
And Mudang.
Mudang, who are you giving love to?
That's a long.
That's a long. That was meditative. I was going
I
to go
know. Wait,
in a
I was really
trance.
trying to think.
Okay.
Who do I- Oh, the Dress to Impress creators are 16 to 17-year-old, and they're
what?
teenage girls, and I think that's so cool that they like made this like hit game. So shout out to those two.
What?
I'm giving love to them. Yeah.
How? But I thought it was with Roblox. I thought it was like a big company.
Because under Roblox you have different like
Games.
genres. Yeah. So they're the
Oh.
ones that like made Dress to Impress. And
Come on our show.
honestly, yeah.
That's fierce. I love it.
I love that like teen girls are behind it, and it's such a
Yeah.
phenomenon. So shout out to them.
Oh man, like Oprah would be all over that. Remember when she had like little like there was a girl who started like a Hallmark card company and like it was on Oprah. You remember her? She was like 10
Yeah.
and she like created a card company. I was like, wow, that's amazing.
If Ellen was still around, Ellen would have these girls on for sure.
Ellen would have. Who did I see? Someone else was like. It was like a little.
Pesto for sure.
Oh, sure, for sure. Pesto, for sure. Yeah, she would have had on all these kids, all these little viral sensations. Who do you want to give love to over there? Is your head okay? Advil? Give love to Advil? Is it better?
Give love to the original famous hippo, Fiona.
Oh, T, we can't forget
The
Fiona.
original.
She paved the
She's-
way. She paved the
Love
way.
the
She
hippos.
walked, so Mudang can
We
run.
can run. Literally.
Okay.
She is more feisty.
All right. Well, I love that we have hippo experts here. I hope you guys have a great day. Remember, if you're seeing this, the dragons. Oh, look, we had Bridgerton. Oh, did you do it because of the hot topic? Love it. Wow, you really dug deep. That was up in the bedroom all the way upstairs. If you're seeing this, the dragon is lucky. You're going to have the best day of your life. We have 2 dragons, 3 dragons, 4 dragons. This is your lucky day, so do with that what you will. I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.